Hello. Welcome to the Lol Pub Live. I hope you're all doing well. Saturday afternoon, it's 4 o'clock. I fancy a few beers. I hope everyone else fancies a few beers. Did we do one last week? We did a late one last week, didn't we? We was watching the football. I think I caught a few people out, and there was a lot of people that weren't about last week. So this one was a little bit back to normal. So hopefully we get a few more in this week. Who have we got in? We've got Thomas as ever. Hello, everyone. Hi, Thomas. Hope you're well, mate. Caught a bit of Thomas's interview that he was doing with Brew News last night. That was quite good, if anyone saw that. Matthew Smith's in. Hello, Matt. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Afternoon, all and Paul. He's on the Arbor Lager. Love their pint cans. I love Arbor. Massive fan of Arbor Ales. I really, that's on my list. I want to get over to Bristol and have a few beers there. Really would love to do that. Sobieski's in. Afternoon, all. Lol. First lol of the afternoon. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well, Sobieski. What are you drinking? So we can say an afternoon to Thomas. Phil Smith is in. He's in the pub. For foot's sake. How are you, mate? Phil was at he was at a festival last weekend, weren't you? We missed you last week. It's weird. Part of the furniture, you weren't here. Phil Sobieski, you legend. Kev's in. Sharkcombe Brewer. Good morning, you slags. Morning, son. How are you, mate? How are you this fine California morning? What's the weather like over there? Let me guess. Warm and sunny. Joel says now there's a driver's shortage. Hopefully supermarkets don't run out of good beer. Just the crap ones like Brewdog and Tiny Rebel. Yeah, could you imagine that? It seems to be a bit of a knock-on effect on everything at the moment, doesn't it? And lack of drivers seems to be the main problem. Let's hope that doesn't affect beer, because I know there's a few hop shortages as well, because they've had a couple of bad crops. I was talking to John about it. And you reckon there's going to be a SARS hops shortage very soon, which isn't good. Isn't good, especially when you're trying to brew pilsners and lagers and things like that. Graham 101 is in. Says hi there. Cheers, everyone. Hello, Graham. Hope you're well, mate. Phil Smith, shout out to Dave's Bar in Andover. Dave's Bar in Andover. Just got your shout out. Sounds good. Oliver's in. Hello, son. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Sobieski says afternoon, Phil. Sobieski says hello, Sharky. Kev saying hello to Sobieski. Trevor's in. Hey, how you doing? Thank you very much. I like your beer reviews. Appreciate it, Trev. Appreciate it, mate. Thanks for joining us. What are you drinking? Are you drinking? Thomas says hello, Sobieski. Ches, you know how to explain the flavours well. I try, mate. I try. Are you off? The wife is off. Abby's off. She's here and she's gone. Bright light behind me. She's off. I'll speak to you later on.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Will do. Excuse me. CGR says, what's up, bitches? Hey there, mate. You all right? Hope you're well. He likes my voice as well. Okay, getting a bit weird, but appreciate it. Matthew Smith says, being a geek and playing Flight Simulator. Captains are allowed a pint during duty, right? No, 100%. 100%. Don't it get your iron better if you've had a few beers? Don't it help you concentrate? Isn't that the law? I thought I'd say it worked. Gold Drake's in. Afternoon, lads. Out at the moment. Just popped in. See you in a bit at pub. Top man. You should get a job being our local weather reporter. I know. I just know these things. It's a gift. It's a gift. I've got college football on at the moment. Get that full screen. Kevin Parks says, Lolt from South Wales. Hello, Kevin. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Sobieski saying hello to Gold Drake. A lot of lives to watch today, says Kevin. Is it going to be a busy one today, is it? Dave's Bar went crazy. Cheers, Paul. Lol. Sounds good, man. Does sound good. David Andover. Now they're saying because of the diver shortage, there's going to be a 2-day delay with the flu vaccine. Brilliant. Brad Evans is in. Hello, all. How are you, Paulio? Oh, good, mate. How are you, Brad? Hope you're well. Thomas says, bye, Abs. She's here. She's gone. Gold Drake, afternoon, mate. At the pub now. Pale ale in hand. Jam on the jukebox. Abby's gone. That's it. We'll get the strippers in now. Steve Russell's in. Hello, Steve. How are you? Hope you're well, fella. Gold Drake, no news. That's awful breaking news. Awful. Apparently there's a beer shortage at Wetherspoons. All I have to say is it's karma. What Tim Martin did to his staff during the first lockdown. Yeah, if ever there was a chain of pubs that deserved a bit of bad luck, it's probably them, isn't it? Probably them. First mouthful of beer today. This is a beer that was sent to me by Travis in Melbourne, Australia, and this is one from Bay Road Brewing, and it's their Miami on My Mind Tropical IPA, 7.5% ABV. Gosford, New South Wales in Australia. I love that artwork. That's the nuts. Miami on My Mind. Proper Miami Vice style going on there. Balanced that one. Sobieski, good lads. What's the time there? It is, what is the time here? It's just gone 4, isn't it? It's 7 minutes past 4 in the afternoon. Over here, Trev. Whereabouts are you? Trev D? Where are you? Mark is in. Hello, Mark. This is out with Gingermeister on holiday in North Wales, drinking gin. He's on the gin. Why not? Excuse me. Brad Evans says, watching the boxing tonight, Paul. I might do. Who's fighting? And what time are they fighting? I haven't got a clue. I'm never on it with the boxing. I never know who's fighting. John Morris, can't believe how warm it is today. It's getting warmer, isn't it? It's supposed to be getting up to 27, 28 by Tuesday. The Indian summer. Can't complain. But yeah, it's muggy out there today. It's cloudy down here anyway. It's overcast all day, but it's muggy out there. Need to pop out, get some beers. Haven't had a beer since last weekend. It was a heavy one. I know how you feel, mate. I know how you feel. You do have to have a few days off, don't you? Negan's in. Hello, mate. Just popping in. Sat in the local. How are we all? I'm not too bad. How are you? What we're starting on? I'm starting with the finest of the supermarket wheat beers, Franciscana. Love that beer. You can get that in Lidl now. I went into Lidl. When did I go in Lidl? Yesterday. And they were selling it for $1.49 a bottle, which is a bloody good price for a Franciscana. But yeah, cracking beer, CJR. Great taste, mate. Shark says, how's the Trilby feel? Great, he's all stuck in work today, so he got me rather than in the pub. Oh well. At least you're with us, mate. Miami, well, does it taste tropical? It does a little bit. Little bit of tropical sweetness at the front. Yeah, bit of passion fruit, bit of mango. Well carbonated. There's a little bit of pininess at the back end as well. So it's a nicely rounded IPA. Not bad at all. I have to say, Australian beer right now is really good. I've got a load. Trav sent a load. I've got a load of Deeds Brewing, their beers. I've had some Australian stuff before, but not for a while. Kev says, I might be drinking and sharing of our Oktoberfest during someone's interview on Instagram later today. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Trev D says, he's in Massachusetts. Oh, wow. 11 a.m. in Massachusetts. That's where my brother lives. He lives in Boston. He's recently just moved from LA back over to Boston. He lived in Boston before, got a job in LA. Now he's got a job back in Boston. So he's literally just moved back to Boston this week. I think he actually moved in Wednesday. Might be Wednesday, might have been Thursday. So yeah, my brother's in Massachusetts. Small world. Jim's in. Hello, Jim. How are you, buddy? I hope you're well. Indeed. Oliver, Warrington versus Lara. Number 2 tonight. What channel? What channel's it on, Oliver? Who knows? Shark says, hello, Jim. So apparently Coca-Cola can't get cans for the drink. Hopefully same thing doesn't happen with the beer. So I've heard this. Shortages of cans, aluminium cans, shortages of hops, shortages of all sorts of things. Glass was another one. Apparently we're struggling to get glass at the moment. Really odd. Jim says, good morning, Shark. What's your take on Cristiano's $21 million deal? It's a hell of a lot of money. But I say, if you're going to pay a lot of money for a footballer, Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be one of the few people that you're going to put it towards, I guess. Was he 36? But his strike rate is still freakish. Still does the job. Still does the work. It's like 470 grand a week, isn't it? That's his basic. It's a crazy contract, but yeah, if anyone's earned it, it's him. Steve's drinking the Tetley number 4 lager. I thought that was all right. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Stephen. I thought it was okay. It didn't blow me mind, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't particularly bad. So yeah, I'd probably drink that again. David Wilson says, hello, David. How are you, mate? I hope you're well. Hope you're well, mate. Goldjack's going to get his hair cut now before moving on to the next pub. Not the best idea. I was drinking a few heavy pints. Not had a trim for 3 months, so needs must. Blimey. Stop chatting on here. Chat to your mates. If you're in a pub, bloody hell. Icon Canadian, hello, sir. How are you? How are you, mate? Good afternoon to you. How's life in Canada? Hope you're well. Hope you're safe. Harry Wood is in. Afternoon, buddy. How are you, mate? I love his profile picture. Brilliant. Brilliant. Steve's in. Hello, Steve. Good afternoon, mate. Not drinking today. Saving it for tomorrow. Oh, so Steve's on the session tomorrow. Good lad. Good lad. Shark says, hello. Hello, Steve. Dave is good. Fantastic. I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. Thanks for asking, mate. I'm not too bad. Did you see Ronaldo's body the other day after he scored? It's not the body of 30-something. he is in ridiculous condition, isn't he, Cristiano Ronaldo? But he's bang on it. He's bang on it, that lad. He's obsessed with fitness and being the best at what he can be. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Shark says, hello, David Wilson. Steve Corbett is in. Hello, Steve. A few beers and off out, or staying in with a box set. Are you asking me? A few beers then off out, or staying in with a box? Well, I'm having a few beers, and then I'm having a few more beers later on with Rasco and Disco Beer Reviews. I'm on their Instagram show tonight from 10 o'clock. So I'm going to have a few beers with you guys this afternoon. And then, yeah, I've got to have a couple of beers with them this evening. So looking forward to that. They do an Instagram show every Saturday night from 10. And they've kindly asked if I'd come on and be a guest with them. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Steve's gigging later. All water and boring cheese for now. Fair play, mate. Fair play. You've got other things to do. You've got to look after yourself. David Wood says, hello, Shark. Steve says, hello, Shark. So I think my neighbour's is stalking me. She's been Googling my name on her computer. Saw it through my telescope last night. Like it. Boom, boom. Matthew Smith, did anyone watch the new BBC series which started last week? Vigil? Same producers as Line of Duty. Quality series. I didn't. I can't remember the last time I watched BBC, to be honest with you. Don't really watch much on terrestrial television. Is that even the right term anymore? I seem to watch everything but BBC One, ITV. I just, not deliberately, I'm just not interested in anything they play. 90% of the time I've got a sport channel on the screen in front of me if the telly's on. Ronaldo's a good signing. It's a good singing, but he's quite injury prone. I don't think for a 36-year-old, I think he'd be entitled to get an injury or two, wouldn't he? I don't know what was his injury record like at Juve, because he didn't. I've never really linked Ronaldo with being an injury prone type, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I think normally he's quite good, doesn't he, with his performances and his appearances. But he's got good stats there. Slurpy Dave, pubs, beers and jokes is in. Quite simply says slurp. Hello, my friend. How are you? 475,000 a week is obscene. You better watch out for the UK tax, man. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, was it 50%? It'd be 50% tax, but it's still on be over 200 grand a week. So I don't think it'll be too fast. When's this stellar comparison video coming? Dying to see what you think of the imported stuff. I've got to get it done. Honestly, I've got so many beers in the house right now. It's sick. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I need to get reviews done. I've got all these beers set aside for reviews. And at the moment, I'm just sort of struggling to fit them all in. So it's coming. It is coming. Artificial intelligence is no match for natural stupidity. I can't believe people say Harry Kane is better than Ronaldo. Who said Harry Kane is better than Ronaldo? That's just a ridiculous comment. I liked the review of Bolt making the Sportsman the other day. Nice pint, that. Yeah, it was a nice pint. Nice pint, nice pub. I enjoyed it in there. Went for a few beers with John. A couple of weeks or so ago now, we went up to Huddersfield to see the guys. And yeah, the first night we were there, we went out in Huddersfield and did a few pubs in town. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. It's a good drinking town, Huddersfield. Really is worth. Anyone who's not been there, I can recommend it. Really can. Stephen was up London at Gordon Ramsay's Bread Street restaurant last night. Had a great time. One too many beers. Bit of a shock when I see my bank balance this morning. Oh, I can imagine. What were they? What beers were they selling? At Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. I'm getting right into this now. I'm like, if you're gonna be, charging silly money for top quality food in a restaurant, you'd be selling good beer, right? I'd be gutted if I went into a Gordon Ramsay restaurant and saw the prices for the food and then said, right, here's the beer list, and they put a load of macros in front of me. I'd be fuming. In fact, I'm not sure I'd actually stay around. I'm not sure I'd go in if I knew the beer list was awful. I think his deal was after tax. Wow. Bloody hell. Probably doesn't pay tax. Tax sent to the Cayman Islands. I wouldn't be surprised. Good afternoon, folks. Lee W. Hello, mate. How are you? How you doing? You going Northern Monk? Good afternoon, folks. Was going to Northern Monk today, but saving money for a keg of Lords, band 1. Sounds good. Sounds good. I want the new Pilsner when that comes out. That's that can't have long left now in the old fermenter. That must be nearly ready to keg and can. 3 sausages, 2 rashers, bacon. Friday, walked into the pub. Landlord says, "Ouch, we don't serve breakfast in here." Hey, love it, love it. Son made news again here in the States. I think he made a winning goal. He did. He scored the winner against Watford last weekend. He's a great player. Great player, Heung-min Son. Really underrated. Really underrated. Kez went to buy some camo pants. Couldn't find any. Hey! Love it. Love it. David says hello to Lee. Sharp says hello to Lee. Have you tried Lupoloid? I have. Beavertown one. Yeah. If I'm honest, I think it's been a while since I've had anything from Beavertown, to be fair. I think the last Beavertown beer I had was the Nanobot, the Session IPA they released last year. But I think Lupoloid is one of their better ones. I actually think it's better than Neck Oil now. So yeah, I have. It's pretty solid IPA Lupoloid. I think it's better than Neck Oil. Like I say, it's been so long since I've had them. Gamma Ray I've always enjoyed. A lot of people seem to really like Neck Oil, but I always thought Lupoloid was a better IPA. But yeah, I think it's quite good, Ben. What did you think? Lee saying hello to David and Shark. Says Paul Huddersfield is on the Real Ale train crawl from Manchester to past Dewberry Pint at about 9 stops. Happy days. I like but they've got the train station pub, haven't they? The King's Head, which is at Huddersfield train station. That's a good pub as well. There's really good cask ales in there. Sean's in. Hello, Sean. Good afternoon, my friend. How are you? I hope you're well. Brad Evans, soccer age score prediction. Oh, Christ. They're still doing that thing. I get a load of former players come together, playing a team with a load of Z-list celebrities off of gobshite TVs, off of ITV, shows on ITV, and they play a football match. I'm going 6-5. I'll be honest, Brad, I couldn't give a shit. I couldn't give a shit. I know it's all for a good cause, but I don't think I ever watched it. I think I watched the first one years ago. I can't believe it's still going, if I'm honest. Also, the Steamer pub in Huddersfield Station. I didn't go to the Steamer pub. Went to the King's Head. Didn't go to the Steamer pub. Has McKellar Blowout earlier today. Nice IPA. I've not had that one. I've not had much from McKellar, if I'm honest. Kess's wife just found out I replaced our bed with a trampoline. She hit the ceiling. I can't watch any. Oh, I'm the same, mate. Anything celeb. Well, as soon as I say, right, here's celebrity, turn off. I just can't be dealing with it because half of them I don't know who they are. In fact, more of them I don't know who they are. I think it's we've got to the point now where you get people come on chat shows and the guy that's interviewing them is more famous than the person that they're interviewing. And I'm just like, I don't know who this person is. I don't know what they do. And it just seems like every time you turn on ITV, it's someone that's off of another one of their shows. So if you don't watch the reality TV shows now, you don't know who these people are. And that's the situation I'm in personally. I turn on ITV sometimes and I'm like, who is that? What does that person do? And then Abby will be like, oh, they're on this show, they're on that show. And I'm like, I've never seen it. Not a clue. TV is full of, fuck it, I'm going to say it, TV's full of idiots now. We live in a society, we live in a world of television where we've made stupid people famous. And there's no talent on TV anymore. It's annoying. That's why I watch sport. It's just not worth it. £6.50 for a can. Whoa. Wow. £6.50 for a can of Camden Hells Lager. Fuck that. Did nick a Beavertown glass from the pub round the corner, so happy days. Beavertown do make a good glass, to be fair to them. The multicoloured ones. Christ almighty, though. £6.50 for a can of Camden Hells. Shit that. You could literally get a pack of that for about the same price, couldn't you? Oh, awful. Remind me not to go there for a beer. Well said, Paul. It's shite. I'm going to watch the boxing. Yeah, I'd rather watch the boxing and watch. Is that tonight? Is it Soccer Aid? Bear says Luke Lloyd is my favourite in a can, along with Camden Hells. The worst I've tried has to be Beardo. Lol. Oh, hello. We got a guest. Handsome John is in. Boom.
Hello,
Hello, mate. Hello, mate. How are you? All right?
I'm all right. I've only got a small amount of time because we're going out to one of the kids' friends' houses. I thought I couldn't resist it.
Couldn't resist it. I didn't even know you were home. When did you get home?
Yeah, yesterday, 7:00.
Ah, so literally last night.
Yeah.
A last night jobby. Were you drinking? You're on Budvar.
It is.
You're on Budvar. What's my eyes deceive me? Oh, look at that for a pour.
So I've got to give it the 30 seconds.
Yeah, you got to do the 30. Did you do it? Did you actually do the proper double pour?
Yeah, I haven't done the second part to it yet. It's got another bottle.
We've got another load to go. I love it. We'll start calling you Redeem. That was spot on, mate. That was spot on.
I actually did a pour when I was sitting in a hot tub on holiday, and I just I sent him a photo, and I was like, "What do you reckon?" And he was like, "No, it's a superb pour." I was like, "Yes."
Yeah, can't be bad. Can't be bad. Apparently, Usain Bolt and Mo Farah are playing in Soccer Aid tonight.
Oh, cool.
At least they'll have some runners in the side, then, won't they? Just catching them will be the problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice one shot. So Slurpee here was just telling us what was the name of the pub. So we went for a pint at the King's Head.
Yeah.
At the Huddersfield station, and Slurpee said the Steamer pub.
Oh, the head of steam.
But he's just put the Steamer pub in Huddersfield station.
I think he means the head of steam.
Is there a head of steam in Huddersfield?
Yeah, so yeah, it is. It's the other side. So you've got King's Head and then head of steam. But to be honest, because it's Cameron's brewery, I very rarely frequent said place.
Because there's a head of steam in Leeds as well, isn't there?
There is. They've got a few pub chains, but yeah.
This is news. This is news to you. That looks good, man. That does look good. Abby's got a bit of time off work in October. She's got like 12 days off or something. So we were talking about going away because it was like just after our anniversary. So we're talking about just going away again. And we were like, where should we go? And the first thing that popped into our heads was like, Leeds round 2. So that's the first thing we said. So we're thinking we might come up. We might come up again early October. So,
yeah, man. Well, we haven't done. There's so many that we missed. I mean, there's literally loads. There's loads in Huddersfield we still missed.
Yeah.
There's all of. We've got Manchester on our doorstep. In Leeds, we missed like Thornbridge Bar. We missed Tapped. We missed Brew York's new place. There were loads. I mean, there is quite on. It's easily done again. Do you know what I mean? And then also we've got Manchester down the road. We've got York a train ride away.
Nice. So yeah, we're seriously considering doing that. Probably just put the same hotel. Just have a few days up there again. So if you get a couple of days off work, we'll
oh yeah,
come up and have it up, mate, in about a month or so.
Captain Meets Adventures invited us over to Liverpool.
He did. I was chatting to him last night about that.
Yeah. He video called me mid watching Simon's. So yeah, that'd be good fun. I really enjoyed last time I went to Liverpool. Really enjoyed it. Great. They got a really good beer scene as well.
They do. I've not been to Liverpool for a long time. Last time I went to Liverpool, I literally saw guys in tracksuits, in shell suits with tashes, and I thought it was a joke. And they were just their actual clothes. I thought it was like a Harry Enfield sketch or something. That was legit. So that was funny.
I've got to pick this up for you, haven't I?
I thought I picked one of those up.
From the Grove. Didn't you get one? What did you order from the Grove?
I'm sure I picked one of those. That was the Celebrator, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure I picked one of those up. Did I leave it there?
No, you ordered some beer with Ian.
Oh God, of course I did. Yeah, I actually ordered the beer, didn't I? Yeah. Have you got his number? Does he let you know if it's in or not?
Jabba jabba jibbly bob bobs.
Exactly.
I have no. Well, what happened is our drunken conversation got lost in context.
Yes.
So Steve went and delivered a bunch of beer, forgot to pick up all the e-casks. So and then Ian wasn't in, so it all went wrong. So I will pop in and get that beer for you, and then I'll stick it in a box. I might, if you like, I'll hold on to it until Baller's out.
Yeah.
And then with Baller.
The bowler. Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, they've got that coming out soon, haven't you? Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh.
That's the one I chucked the yeast in, isn't it?
Yes.
That's it. How much longer till that one's going to be ready, do you reckon?
It won't be long. I would think before the end of this month, I think.
Nice. You've had this one, haven't you? The Juice Train from Deeds.
Yeah. For me, the other one, the double, is it the Dipper?
Yeah.
I preferred that. This one for me, you'll probably love it, but you know, I'm like quite sensitive to like the soapy. I don't like that soapy taste.
Yeah.
And for me, it's got it's just got that edge of soapiness that I don't enjoy. But not to say it's a bad beer.
It's the thing. New England's. I enjoy a New England, but it has to be. It has to be balanced. It has to be subtle.
I thought that one. I mean, to be honest, it's only because I know I'm overly sensitive to that flavour. Like I know Mike always says, "Oh, it tastes like metal," but I never get metal out of the same thing that he does. So it's each their own.
It's really tropical. Really tropical. Packed full of hops, definitely packed full of hops. It's got that sweetness. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. There's got Amarillo, Citra, Simcoe, and Galaxy in there. So it's full of tropical flavours, full of it. But it's not too dank. There's no dankness to the back end of it, so it's actually quite drinkable. And it's 6.5%. That's like the perfect ABV, I think, for an IPA. Dave says, need to visit the McKellar Brew Pub in London. I will. I'll have to go there. I will have to try it. I've watched Michael Parkinson on TV the other day. Legend. The people used to. He used to get some proper guests on his show, didn't he, Al Parky? Really did. I watch sport and beer programs on YouTube now. That's pretty much about me as well. I get the odd new series on Netflix or something. Thomas is on.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I interrupted you on your flight.
What was you going to say?
I was going to say when I was on holiday, they had a really big TV in the. We still don't know whether it was a caravan or a chalet, but either way, whatever it was, had a massive TV. So I was like, oh, well, I don't watch terrestrial TV. I'll see what's on. What a load of rubbish. Like real terrible stuff. And acting in it was like, in some of them was like satellite delay. How are you? I'm fine. Okay. It was like, I was like, gosh, I can't watch this.
But you call that a bit of a conversation, us slagging off terrestrial TV.
Oh man, it was bad.
It's mad. I feel sorry for you if that is like the only option you've got. Oh, It's awful. I can't stand it. Slurpy Dave, you paid £2 for a pint of Castle Rock Black Gold last night. Blimey, £2 for a pint of anything is a bargain, isn't it? Really.
Nice one.
Ben says, totally agree. No talent on TV. Darts and Formula One, to be honest. There you go. Darts and Formula One. I haven't watched darts in ages. I used to love watching Lakeside every year, the World Championships at Lakeside.
I started YouTube randomly started offering me darts and poker, like when it gets tense and there's arguments and it's like what do you think of this? And I was like, anyway, I started watching it. I thought, oh, that's quite good. This. So yeah, Jim, hello mate. Hello Sobieski. Hello Thomas.
Steve, what's up with John?
Hello Stephen. How are you?
Sharpie, baby. Brad Evans says, boom! We love you, John. We love you, John. We do. Love it.
Hey, Brad, how are you, mate?
Slopey Day says, hello, Thomas. Slopey Day says, it's a 10-finger head. 10-finger head. They love their head. They love a bit of head in the Czech Republic. They really do.
Yeah, I will say I don't think I've washed the glass properly. I think I've got a feeling it went through the dishwasher because it's not holding the head that it should do.
It looked good. Jim says Labor Day weekend. Oh, was it really?
What? I keep interrupting. I'm really sorry.
Right. I'm reading comments. Wrong with it. What are you saying?
It's irrelevant. I was just going to say about I don't know. Sorry to be a pest. Slurpy Dave. I've not met you before, so hello, Slurpy Dave.
Yes.
It's so why I poured it like that is when we were at Brew London, Redeem from Budvar showed us how the Czechs do it, and so I was just copying.
The double pour. It's all about the double pour. Yeah, you can. We did a video with him, which is on my channel, and he explained why they do it. So we're used to having little head in this country, and we're doing it wrong. Basically, we're doing it wrong. So yeah, Redeem explained all. So if you wanted to go through my videos and see it, yeah, we chatted. We sat and chatted with him at Brew London. It was fantastic. It was really good. So 3-day weekend in the States, which is awesome. We just had one of those last weekend. So another bank holiday. They said, yeah, Head of Steam. That's the one. Head of Steam. There we go. JT Wardley. Afternoon ball in the garage, cleaning the motorbike, having a few cheeky Heinekens, hiding from the wife. Sounds perfect, mate. Sounds perfect. Get that bike nice and shiny. Enjoy your beer. Thank you for joining us, dude. Hope you're well. What bike you got, man? Ben says, anyone try going back to Carlin after a nice run of crafts? No. Look, last time I had a Carlin was when I reviewed it, and yeah, it just confirmed what I thought last time I'd had it. So yeah, just not good. Just not good.
Oh, my internet's gone.
That's swearing, Ben. Rasco's in. Hello, Rasco Disco Beer Review. Afternoon, gents. Cheers all. Hashtag Disco. There we go. Disco's in. I'm going to be having a couple of beers with Rasco and Disco this evening. I think John has died. Yeah, we're going to have. I'm having a few beers with Rasco and Disco this evening on their Instagram live show that they do every Saturday evening. So looking forward to that. 10 o'clock tonight. If you're up late and still have room for a couple more beers in the system, head over to Rasco and Disco Beer Reviews on Instagram and come and have a beer with us. Looking forward to that. Kev says, Jim, got to be done. You froze then. You froze when you kind of. It's done. It's frozen again. It's frozen again. What's going on with your stream, John? Bradham's laughing. Hello, Disco says Kev. Rasco says hello, Shark. Answer, John, if you're still paying for your the Zone, there's boxing on it tonight, starting at 7. The Zone. I wonder if I can get the Zone on me. Yeah, on my Fire Stick. I don't know if there's an option for the Zone. Ben goes in. Stay along at the chemist. Old Spice, only 25p a bottle. Looks a nice beer in the glass, John.
Thank you, Slurpy Dave.
Good fun. What's the review of you two for the night after in Huddersfield? Paul was hanging. Oh, mate. Yeah. Yeah.
It's quite funny.
It was the live stream, man. It was the live stream on Saturday night. I was in a bad way. I don't know how I kept it together that Saturday night. I really don't. But yeah, we soldiered on. We soldiered on. I wasn't traveling all that way. I wasn't traveling all that way to drink soft drinks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry, my internet's useless as ever.
Is it letting you down? Never mind. Never mind.
Well, Kobe's on Xbox, Mike's on his Switch.
Oh, you have to come off.
You have to come off anyway. Win.
Have you actually got
Have to. You told me to.
That's good.
he's given up beach, ash, maple and oak. He's gone tree total. Hey! Big Kev is in. There they are. Hello, Big Kev. How are you, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. What are you drinking, fella? What are you drinking? I know you got to be on the sauce. You got to be on the sauce. Disco says, yes, Paul, looking forward to beers tonight. Instagram, 10 p.m. Hashtag. What are you drinking tonight, Disco? Have you got anything in plan for tonight, or are you just going to grab the first can that comes out of the fridge?
He's already on the sauce, by the way, Paul.
Who's on the sauce?
Disco, Rasco.
Disco's on the sauce. Disco's on the sauce. Wow. Jack Howard comes in with a big £10 super chat. Says, oi, oi, panic over, Jackie boy. I was actually wondering where you were, dude. Where you were. How are you, Jack? I hope you, mate. Thank you for the super chat. He does this every week now. It's actually getting a little bit awkward, but I really do appreciate it. It's awesome. I really do appreciate it. How are you, Jack? I hope you're well. Are you drinking? Are you on the soft drinks? Are you on the tea, the coffee? What you drinking? Welcome along, mate. I hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're well.
Nice to see you, Jack.
Oliver's back. Beer shortage can only get Innocent Gun. Innocent Gun lager's not bad, is it? I've not had it for a while, but I remember it being all right.
It's got a very individual flavour. I remember having it. I don't think I disliked it. I don't remember going, oh, so it must have been all right.
Yeah, I think the same. I think the first time I tried it, I thought, that's all right. I'll drink that again. You know, nothing outstanding. I still think their the original bourbon barrel ale is still the best one they did. The original one. Also did their whiskey one. It was nice as well. Their whiskey barrel aged stout they did, which was nice. Shark says I will be drinking a beer and watching the live. Excellent. He's going to be watching Masco later on, which is good.
That's a bit hard.
Jack Howard.
Yeah, that's not how you welcome people, all right?
I don't know how you do things in California, mate, but F off ain't the way to say it. Inside joke there. Bramble Backroom Brewery, hello. Afternoon, gents. Paul, have you got or are you getting the new Maiden album? It's sounding pretty decent. I've got it. I downloaded it yesterday. I listened to it twice through when I was at work yesterday. And I'll be honest, it's a little bit meh for me. A little bit. It has its moments. It has its moments, but I don't think I'm going to enjoy it as much as I enjoyed Book of Souls, the last one that they released. First time I listened to Book of Souls, when it finished, I was just like, wow, like what an album. I listened to the new one. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Is it Senjutsu? I'm not 100% sure on the pronunciation. I listened to it the first time at work yesterday. I thought, that's all right. And I listened to it again. And I thought, yep, I'm picking up. It's a grower. I think it's going to be a grower, but I don't think I'm going to enjoy it as much as I enjoyed Book of Souls. I thought Book of Souls was a masterpiece. What did you think, Bramall? What did you think of it? Have you listened to it? It's Maiden. If you like Maiden, it's a winner, you know. But I don't think it's their best work. David Wilson says, hello, Jack Howard. Gonna look in the stash for some beers in a bit. Not started yet myself. Rasco's on the sauce down the south coast. So Rasco's going to be absolutely battered by the time. To be fair, I've only ever met Rasco pissed, so I won't know any different, really.
He's fine, honestly. He's a really lovely guy. He is genuinely a nice bloke. He was drunk, he was nice.
I will bring this up tonight because I've never seen a guy go from sober to off his nut so quick as Rasco. He just, boom, he was gone. And I thought he was having a laugh. I thought he was like joking around at first. Then I thought, no, he's actually off his tits. And I was just like, how did that happen so quickly? It was so funny. So funny. But yeah, great guy though. Great guy. I had a good laugh with him. So I'm looking forward to tonight. Jack, been down beach eating churros. Oh, do love a good churro. Dow Egbert's pure indulgence. That does sound fucking good. Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful. Can't beat churros. When I go to Madrid, there's like a famous shop in Madrid that sell churros, and the chocolate they melt is made there, like on site. So they make their own chocolate. They buy the churros and they give you like a pot of their own warm, freshly made chocolate. It's incredible. But yeah, bit naughty though. Bit naughty. Don't agree with me, waste. Steve Russell says, "What time are we on tonight?" 10 o'clock it is on Rasco and Disco over on Instagram Live or IGTV. I don't even know how it works. I've never been on Instagram TV. I'm assuming they've got to send me a link.
Yeah, no, you go on to their live,
Right.
and then there's a button. It'll say "Ask to join." If you press "Ask to join," they'll just. It's up to them. They'll hit the button. It's real easy. It's actually easier than YouTube.
Oh, I'll do that then. I'll just get it up on a computer with me webcam linked up because it'll look a bit better then. I'm not doing it on my phone. It'll look a bit stupid, won't it? So.
Well, I did mine on the phone when I did it with them.
Did you?
Yeah, it was all right. It's fine. It's just I would. Have you got? You've got Soundcore ear thingamajiggies, haven't you?
I do. Yes.
Well, just do they? Can you make calls on them? Yeah, I assume you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just use them
All right.
on your phone, and it works perfect.
I'll have a go on them. I'll try that then. I'll try that. Happy days. Chris's beer reviews is in. Hello, mate. Says, oi, you beautiful pair. How are you both? He's on the Lord's Brewing Silver Spur. Never had that one. Never had it.
I love Pants on Fire. Oh, nice to see you, Chris. I hope you're all right.
I got Chris's video earlier. He got some beer mail. I saw he said he bumped into one of his subscribers or something, and he got a box of beer. Vocation beers. Looks really, really good.
Ooh, awesome.
Really, really good. Hope you're well, Chris. Hope you're doing well, mate. Last time I spoke to you, you weren't great, but hopefully you're fighting fit now, mate. Jack says, "Lol, getting told to F off has sort of become my thing. It's a long story." Jack is brilliant because I know Jack causes mayhem wherever he goes, which is kind of his thing. So yeah, I can imagine him getting told to F off has kind of become a thing. But all Jack does is make me laugh. So, works for me. Works for me.
Yeah, he is a funny guy. He makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Even when he said me being handsome was like him being called thin. I was like, cheers, mate.
He says, nice one. I'll be there too. Phil was here. Phil was here. He was here at the beginning. Has he gone quiet?
It's got very quiet.
He was here right at the beginning saying hello. He belled me when I was at work this morning saying, "You doing a live this afternoon?" So he should be here.
Oh, right.
Chris says, "Hi, Shark. How are you?" We're talking, which is good. Kev says, "F off, Jack Howard. You know the rules."
All right, Jack.
Love it. Oliver says, "What do you call a deaf gynecologist?" A lip reader. Oh no.
Liz is just here. She just said, that's
oh,
you weren't impressed with that, Oliver.
Did like that one. Oh,
she's laughing though.
Kev's talking to Chris.
It's like when I said, "What's the difference between an oral and an anal sample?" And everyone was like, "I don't know." I was like, "The taste." She's horrified. She's like, "Oh my gosh."
That is shocking. That is horrific. Chris and Shark having a conversation, which is good. You boys made me have a beer now. Joseph Holt Maple Moon. Oh, I've not had that one for a while. The artwork on that bottle, the Maple Moon, I always thought was really nice. Really good. What did you just do?
I just chickened the lids.
Chicken.
She's got the chicken now. We have these little stretchy chickens that we fire at each other at random times.
Oh, right. Of course, yes, I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got her. Kobe got me right in the face, sat at the desk. You can't get me now. Oh, you can't get me now because then it's my gun.
I thought you had to get someone back. There wasn't the person who shot you. Where'd that go?
That went right over here.
Maple Moon. I've not had Maple Moon for a long time, and I specifically remember last time I had it. There he goes. There's the chicken. That's the famous chicken that flies around that house. I always remember really enjoying Maple Moon. I thought it was a really lovely ale. You on it? You got a bottle of it,
Okay.
Dave, or you're not out, are you? Jack Aaron, oh, mate, you lich. He says, what? Churros are like donuts, but like in stick form. You get them, they're like long sticks that kind of bend. They're that long, but they're like donuts essentially. They're just donuts in stick form. They're awesome. I've got a video for you, Paul, which is just a repetition of saying he's off his nut.
Got me out.
You can see that.
Crocs on.
He's got the Crocs on. Oh no,
Pink Crocs, and they're not even proper Crocs. They're like rock Crocs. You know?
I thought your Crocs were green.
They are green, but they're under my desk, and I didn't want to walk across the kitchen floor and get cold feet. My Crocs are here.
I need to see that disco. Look at them bad boys.
They're filthy. I want some camo ones, but anyway.
You won't be able to find them then if you do that, won't you?
Exactly.
Disco says he's got a video for you, Paul, which is just a repetition of you saying he's off his nut over and over again. I need to see that. I remember. I don't remember saying it. I just remember looking at him thinking he's off his nuts. I must have said it out loud. Obviously, just followed the brain. You know, he's off his nut.
Oh,
what did the elephant say to the naked man? How'd you breathe through that tiny thing?
my dad did that joke as a kid. What?
Is it Lou's missus thought I was having a pop at Blue Van Man on the live donkeys ago. He told me to fuck off. It was hilarious. And that's the way people say hi to me. Oh dear. I'll do it.
Sorry, Jack.
Coughing away.
It's true though, when you text or when you write something, there's no context, is there?
That's it. People don't know what you mean. There's no tone. They just see words and they're like, "You bastard," and they just go for each other. I really enjoyed that. If you get round to watching that, I really like that. That's lovely. As far as New England's go, that's a really drinkable one.
It's good, isn't it? I thought somebody else. I just thought it was wasted on me because I've got that. Obviously, I pick up the soap in it, but that dipper. Wow, that is yes. And there's also the black one, the black can.
Black lager.
Is it? No.
Did you have the porter?
I haven't touched any of the dark beers. It was a hazy. It's one with all the different pictures. It's got like a lobster on it. It's got a picture of a.
That one.
That is brilliant.
I've got this in the ice bucket. This is coming in next. This is my next beer.
I love that.
I've got the double version of the New England to review. I've got the porter, the smoked porter. I don't know if he gave you that one. Apparently it's like a limited edition one. I'm going to be reviewing that, a smoked porter. I'm really looking forward to that. I've been right in the mood for dark beers lately. I've been drinking quite a few of them. I think as the weather got cold and now it's getting warmer again, so I'm going to go back to the light beers. As soon as the weather starts chilling, I'm like, yeah, I want a stout. I want a porter or something.
What's the temperature where you are?
It's 20 today, almost bang on 20 degrees.
14 here.
Is it?
Yeah. It's always cold whenever we get back off holiday. But apparently Tuesday and Wednesday we're meant to be having a heat wave between 25 and 28 degrees. I was like, for 2 days.
It's meant to be 28 here on Monday and Tuesday, apparently. So, an Indian summer.
Bizarre.
Brothers, sounds mate, nice cold beer on the go. Hello, Chris. Hope you're well. It's Slurpy Dave. I'm assuming Dave's got a YouTube channel, Dave. Slurpy Dave, pubs, beers, and jokes. I'll have to subscribe, mate. I'll have to look you up. Dave says, hello, Chris's beer reviews. Chris says, I'm doing very well. In fact, that's excellent. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. That's all I want to hear. Chris, we've got to go for a beer, mate. We've got to go for a beer. We've got to do Mad Squirrel. We've got to do Mad Squirrel Tap Room because I know you're not far away, mate. We've got to go for a beer. I feel like we've been talking about it for ages and not done it. Churros are like a long fried. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. It's basically a donut straw, but they're awesome. Chris, good afternoon, David. Oliver, how many emo kids does it take to screw in the light bulb? None. They all sit in the dark and cry.
That's about right.
It is about right, isn't it? It is about right. Jack says, I'm the Marmite man of YouTube comments. What's more ironic, my nickname of Slim or Handsome John? That's classic Jack Howard right there, people. Love it. Screwdriver goes to the pub. Landlord said, we've got a drink named after you. Screwdriver said, what, Philip? Hey! Could have been a Phillips. Joseph not beer label. I like Lowry scenes. You make sense of that? Lowry?
Matt Lowry. What's that from? Mike Lowry.
Mate Lowry. That's Bad Boy, isn't it?
That's Bad Boy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm Mike Lowry.
We've had sex with him, I love that scene from Bad Boys.
Oh man.
Where the geezer comes.
I found his channel. I'm going to share it.
He's got a channel. Awesome. Check him out.
Let me see if I can put it in the comments.
Brett's in. Hello, Brett. Afternoon, guys. You all right? And John, did you enjoy the New Forest?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I love it. I used to go there all the time as a kid. So to be back there, kind of sad because obviously I don't have my dad around anymore. But it was really nice to take my kids to the places that my dad took me.
Did you go to Bewley?
No, we didn't do Bewley in the end. Do you know why? The cost, and I understand why they've done it, the cost of all of the like doing anything has gone through the roof. So like a day like Paulton's Park, like I think used to be £100. It was £222 for 5 minutes. For like I was like, this is mental. Bewley, I think it worked out about £70 nearly. And the problem is, my kids are a little bit too young, to understand all the cars. I mean, for value for money, Banger Racing, £40, 5 of us in. We sat in the nice box there, exactly where I used to sit with my dad, and we watched the whole thing. It was flipping brilliant. The kids loved it.
My parents kind of didn't give a shit. I went to Beauty whether I liked it or not when I was younger. But to be fair, I was lucky. I always quite liked cars. So I remember they had the McLaren F1 sitting there, like when it first came out, and I just thought it looked like the Batmobile. I'd never seen anything like it at the time.
Amazing.
Now it's just kind of the norm, with what McLaren do. So it's still an incredible car. Well, I'm on it. I've moved on to that one. Tino Pie. I don't know how to pronounce that. Tino Pie. But yeah.
Tino Pie. You know?
Maybe next time. Bewley. I do like it. It's good. Hope you're well, Brett. Hope you're well, mate. Are you drinking? Are you on the sauce, son? What's the difference between oral sex and anal sex? One makes your day, the other one makes your whole week. Hey!
Oh, dear.
He's blue.
He's blue. It's my jumper.
Well, the kid's right. He's blue. Oh, no. Kev says, where's Duck Norris? Duck Norris Jr.?
Yeah, where is Duck Norris?
The chicken, Duck Norris Jr. He could be a new one.
It's a chicken. It's a chicken, not a duck. Shark, come on. That is a thing of beauty.
It is. It's a wobbly chicken. It's a bottle of maple moon, but I had it on cask. I'd love to try that on cask because it's lovely out of a bottle, so it must be absolutely banging out of the cask. I've just realised my mate's in. Jack Harris says, Handsome John was like calling Paul the Barnet, Paul the Barnet. Handsome John, I don't know. Oh, he's pretty handsome, isn't he? He's all right. He's a good-looking lad. Yeah, Paul the Barnet. Not so much. Lee Oliver's in. Right, this is Lee. This is my mate Lee. This is my best man. This is my best man with Reddit. He's my Bezzy mate. I was expecting to see some boobs. Big letdown. I'll take my shirt. I'll take my shirt off if you want, mate. Nobody wants to see that show, Lee. Nobody wants to see that, son.
Lee told us about his wedding speech.
I came up in conversation over a Sunday roast. I forgot all about it personally, but yeah, that's how good it was. You'll meet each other. in a few weeks' time when you come down. So yeah, the happy days. Happy well, Lee. Speak to you later on, mate. I know you won't hang around. You're probably busy watching, I don't know, the dog or the kids or a Marvel film or something like that. That's how he rolls. Brett said, "Did you hear about the emo that tried high-fiving a tree? The tree left him hanging. Oh my God. These emo jokes are getting dark."
Bit harsh,
It's dark. Bloody hell, John. So if you couldn't get any more sexy, showing off your Crocs, having a hot flush.
Well, Brad, you know.
That's getting exciting.
You know.
It was what was your line? It was the Austin Powers one. The Austin Powers one you kept saying when we was up there.
Fat and sexy.
That's the one. I forgot all about that. Because I'm so fat and sexy. I pissed myself the first time he said it. I was like, where was that from? He just kept saying it. So fat and sexy. Brilliant.
I like it when there's people about because if they don't know me, they think that Scottish guy.
Who's that? Who's that Scottish guy? Who's that sweaty?
I'm so fat and sexy. But I do it when we were out where there's loads of people.
Ooh.
It's good, isn't it?
I like that. I quite like that. That's all hops. 5.5% pale ale. It says nothing on the can. It says nothing on the can. It looks like fruit juice, doesn't it? That just looks like pure fruit juice.
I just thought it was a really well put together beer. It's like the hops do all the talking. There's no anything else really.
Nothing else.
No.
It's quite soft, but that back end is incredible. It's like a combination of.
That's your wedding speech, isn't it?
Don't start. So I wish. Who was it? Was it Abby that told the story, or did I?
It was Abby. It was Abby.
Abby blurred it out. Yeah, you know when you got to do a speech and you know what you want to say, but you've had a few drinks and it comes out slightly different. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. Loving it. So Brad Evans is having a hot flush. I can't believe I just spelled oral sex as oral sex. Oral. Jackson says anal was just shitty sex. Come on, people. That's pure gold right there. Shitty sex.
Oh dear, where is this going?
Filth. Absolute filth.
What did I start?
Live stream's gone downhill rapid, but I'm loving it. Oliver says, I've been taking Viagra from a sunburn. Doesn't cure it, but it keeps sheets off my legs.
What was it? Everywhere we went in Leeds, that bloody sign. They have these signs. And then they see someone coming and it's like, oh, this advert might be applicable to you. Everywhere I went, it went Viagra.
Without fail. Everywhere we went, there was a massive Viagra sign in front of John. He was like, get some Viagra, John. Excuse me. Disgraceful. Do apologise. All I said was, Blue Van Man is a don. She thought it was an insult. Oh, Christ. Bless her.
Oh, he's all right. I like him. He's a good guy.
Who thought it was an insult? You had to be there, but it almost caused World War III. Some people defended me. Others trying to cancel me from YouTube comments. Oh, no. Who thought it was an insult? The dog.
Yeah, I can understand it if you don't. It's a regional thing as well, isn't it? There's like words here, like knackered in the south. Knackered is like
tired.
Yes, no, there's nothing bad here. It means specifically you're tired after sex. It's like a really offensive.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, but that's not where it comes from. It's to do with horses and the knackers yard.
Knackers, yeah, knackers yard, yeah.
And,
I'm knackered. Oh, cheerleaders. I love cheerleaders.
He's like this squirrel.
Squirrel.
Cheerleaders.
I glanced up. This is college football, yeah. Even college football got cheerleaders on the go.
I guarantee that Abby has a cheerleader's outfit. I'll put money on it. Lindsay's gone. No.
What?
Cheerleader.
No. That means go, isn't it?
I'm just combing my beard, darling. It's comb o'clock.
Getting it sharp. You got to look sharp and clean. Got to look crisp, mate. I drink dark beers through the summer. I wouldn't say I drink them through the summer, but if I fancy one, I've always got them in the house. Some of my favourite beers are dark ones. I picked up another bottle of the Belgian Beaver, their peanut butter stout. I could drink that any day of the week, but it's so expensive. Otherwise, I would drink it every day of the week, but it's beautiful.
Did you know, Paul, that a shop ordered 3 cases of Sunset Cocoa, and then a week later ordered another 3 cases? We're running low on it. Something's changed. It's changed. Something's happened to it.
We've got a can. We've got a can here. Steve put a few cans of your beers. Hey, Lids. How you doing? All right?
I am. Yeah.
We're missing them, aren't we?
Missing. Oh, yeah.
Well, we said we're probably coming back up soon, and plus we're going to see you in a few weeks, aren't we? So
yeah, we need to get the details actually.
I've got them.
Oh, you got them?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so. I'm sure I sent them.
and I fixed the car. The car is fixed.
Is it sorted?
Yeah, it was just one. It was a silly little part. Exactly what I said it was.
Did you do it yourself?
No, I took it back to the garage and I said, that is broken. And they went, no, it's not that. And then when I got back, it was like, yeah, it was that. It was exactly that. It was broken.
There you go. So the light's gone.
All gone, all sorted. Drives like a rocket ship. No more lagginess. All perfect.
Happy days.
Although I can't get used to this electronic handbrake thing. And I nearly rolled the car into a Corsa outside Bargain Booze.
You didn't tell me that, Ellie.
I didn't realise you pull it up. I thought you pushed it. So I pushed it, got out of the car, and it started to roll down the hill.
It's like
So I had to peg it, got in it, and went.
To be fair, if you're going to crash your car, do it outside Bargain Booze and take a photo.
Yeah, and not only that, there was a whole bus stop full of people that watched me do it as well.
I'm going to load the car up. I'm going in the car.
We'll go to the car, yeah.
So you can wrap up.
I've got to wrap up. We've got to go. Got to go. We've got a party.
We've got a party to do. Yeah, boy.
No, not really a party.
No.
Our friends have got a really massive house, and the kids. So all of our kids are all in the same class.
Oh, wicked.
And they all get on really well. But they've got loads of land, hot tub, swimming pool, all the stuff, and they're like, you can come over, sleep over. We've got loads of rooms. It's so good. I was like, yes.
Don't have to ask me twice.
Takeaway drinks, relax.
Oh, awesome.
I've got no church tomorrow, so I'm not going to be up early in the morning.
Well, there you go. So you're going to get absolutely spangled tonight, then, are you?
I'm not going to get spangled, no. But I might take my glass.
No. Can't see your glass.
That will never leave the house.
No.
Yeah.
Probably should.
Smashing it.
Protected at all.
I've already lost one of them.
You did. I don't know how you managed to lose one of those. That's shocking.
Right, I better go because otherwise I'm going to be in trouble.
Oh, mate.
It's been fun.
Well, thank you for joining us. As you leave, Tom is joining us. Look at this. Gosh, Tom is in. Hey! Hello, Sam.
Are you back in Scotland?
I am. I'm back again.
He's on the same balcony. Either that or he's nicked the neighbours. I don't know.
No, it's the same place. It's the same place.
Look at
You've
that.
got a timeshare there or something?
Sorry?
Got a timeshare?
No. It's Dictionary Corner's parents' place.
Ah, you love
He did tell us the story like 100 times, John.
I did.
I've got mine as well. Mine's still in the suitcase. I haven't even taken it out.
I need to wash it up and.
Yeah, like the biggest.
Look, if you know a man who's got the Rambo knives, you'll get one of these. Just saying.
It's the biggest hip flask ever.
I'll bring this to your wedding.
Yeah, we'll both
like that. All right.
Are you all right?
All right. I'm fine. I've got a bottle of whiskey.
Put it in the pocket. He presented me with his hip flask. I went, "That's not a bloody hip flask, is it? That's just a flask." Full stop.
It's a thermos that you can see through.
It is. He goes, "Yeah, it's a hip flask." I was like, "It's bloody enormous. What am I meant to do with that?" But we took them because they were free.
Yeah, we love free stuff. My Jeep. I'm going to pick up my Jeep next week.
Oh.
That means it's the beginning of. We were just saying, Tom. I'm hopefully getting back up to Yorkshire in October. So if anyone could get some spare time, perhaps we can start filming a new cheeky little series.
We'll see what we can do. What do you know when yet, or just October generally?
It's early October, I think. It's like the first couple of
Okay.
weeks of October. Abby's got like 12 days off work, so we said
Nice.
we'll go away. And Abby was just like, "Let's just go back to Yorkshire." So I was just like, "Yeah, good done."
Excellent. I'm sure we can make it work. We'll sort something.
And in the meantime, Tom, I thought I might come down to Nottingham and you and me go on the lash.
We can do that too. That sounds excellent. I'm not going to say even better, but it sounds as good. Yes, let's do that.
Happy days. We'll get Jamie out. I told Jamie we might be coming back up as well. So he was like, come out. So Jamie's excited.
It's going to be awesome. Right, I've got to go. Tom, it's not anything you've said.
Don't worry. No, I was surprised you were still here because you said you had to go out at 5 and it's gone. So I was like,
I know. I'm always late to my own funeral. It's like, right, love you and leave you. Hello,
see you.
And goodbye to everybody in the comments. Love you all. And I also put the link in there for our man Slurpee. So if you scroll back, people in the comments, you'll see the link for Slurpee.
There we go. John, before you go, Kev says, got some time off next week, John. Where's the best place to stay to come with you?
Probably the Travelodge, but we're literally, how far away are we from civilization, to be honest? You boys know. We're like, there's no hotel near us.
No. Yeah. It's quite far off. It's quite far out.
Yeah, I stayed in a Travelodge near Huddersfield Town Centre. You can literally see the football stadium out the window. And but you could walk from a hotel to Magic Rock. So, but to get to John's is a little bit different. You'd have to get a taxi to Lord's.
Right, I'm getting yelled at. But if you come next year, it's just a train ride away. That's all I'll say. Right, I'm going. Love you all.
True story. Speak to you later, John.
See you guys. Love you.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Right, John is gone. We're left with the man in the wilderness in Scotland. Look at this. Look at this.
I'm in. I'm going to do that thing where I dip out so you can actually see the place.
Look at that backdrop. That's stunning. That's stunning.
All right, isn't it? As it gets darker, you'll be able to see it a bit better. I will apologise if I ever go slightly quiet and a bit glazed over. I basically went to bed at 8 o'clock last night, got up at midnight, midnight, drove up here, and I've had about half an hour's sleep since. So I'm a little bit.
Oh. What time did you get there then?
About 8:30 this morning.
Blimey! So a full on 8-hour drive then.
Yeah, full on 8 hours through the middle of the night, Mish. But it's the best way to do it because it was an easy drive.
Yeah, I bet.
So
you just glided on.
Nice. It was nice. And I'm going to bless you with the first beer of my holiday. Which is a completely random one. It's I'm not familiar with this. You might be. It's from Brewgooder.
Yeah, you get them in co-ops. That's the only place I think Brewgooder. Yeah.
I think this was in the either the Aldi or the Little Scottish Beer Festival.
Ah.
So we'll see what it's like. I got it.
Did you get any of the fest beers or the wheat beers in Lidl?
No. So I didn't do the shop on this. I put an order in with my Scottish cohorts when I came up because I saw the list was good, and I started circling stuff in the catalogue. So I've got a bit of a mixed bag. I don't know what all of them are yet, but we'll find out some of them tonight. We'll go through a few.
Awesome.
I've also been down to Glen's Bean Brewing Co. today.
Oh, look at that!
Which is why I've not had a beer yet. But I've only just got back, so none of those are cold enough to drink yet. So they're in the fridge.
Let's have a look at the other side of that glass. What was the logo?
So that's the front. There's a logo front and back. So let me try and angle it so you can see. So that's just says Glen's Bean Brewing Co. And then on the back, you get it's all good to see. But there you go. You get the idea.
Yeah. Oh right. I quite like that.
It's nice. But that was I did a video where I was trying to find craft beer in the local area last time I came up here, and that was the brewery I went to that said it was open but wasn't.
Right.
So I never got any last time, but I went today and it was open, so I bought quite a bit. So making up for it, but yeah,
when in
be
Rome.
Good.
When in Rome. Let me have
Sorry.
I was going to have a quick blitz to these comments because I thought the world. Right, so Slurpy Dave, we'll be talking to Slurpy Dave. He's got a channel. He said, I
Okay.
reviewed beers on the Isle of Man, of the Isle of Man. Sounds good. Sounds good.
What? You can tell you can tell I'm half asleep because I was about to ask what IOM stands for after with the words Isle of Man in the same comment. That was wasn't it?
It's been a long day, Tom. You've earned that
Mm.
beer, mate. You've earned that beer. Right, Kevin says we need a bell for Slurpy Dave. So John has put in a link for Slurpy Dave's channel there, I believe. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, what have we done? What have we done?
Well, I know it's not very often you see police up here. Every time you do, I'm just reminded. Oh no, it's a fire engine. That's not a good sign, is it?
Oh, blimey.
No, now, that means that almost always means road accident up here. It's not a good thing.
Yeah. So I say you weren't supposed to drink that beer. Jack says that New Forest really stole our old Forest spotlight. It did. We haven't got any trees in the New Forest yet. It's been new for ages. It never gets any older, the New Forest. Lowry's a famous. Oh yes, we were asking about this. He's a famous painter, Matchstick Cats.
Oh, that's one of my. And I'm not going to go as far as say specialist subject, but I've come in a bit late on that one. I could have answered that. My gran loves that stuff, and they sell a few kind of clone, printed versions. And I think every birthday and Christmas for the last 5 years, I bought her something from that's a Lowry print. So I could have answered that one.
Oh wow! No, we were talking about Maple Moon beer, which I've not had for a while. I've only ever had it from bottles. Really, really nice. And Slurpy Dave was saying he'd had it on cask a few times, saying how good it was. And the one thing I remembered about Maple Moon is how nice the artwork was on the bottle. And he was saying, yeah, it was reminiscent of a Lowry. And I'm ashamed to say I've never heard of it. So
fair enough.
Go.
I'll just
crack on, mate.
So I've just noticed something of something that probably should have been obvious. Well, I say obvious, but should have been obvious. The little logo on the back of that can. This is Brewdog Contract Brew. Ironically, this company is certified B Corp, which after some of the Brewdog allegations is a bit tongue in cheek, but I'm sure they didn't know that at the time.
It's a bit dodgy, isn't it? It's just, I don't even know what to. I've got a Brewdog beer in the kitchen, and I'm in two minds whether or not to review it because it's the one that they did collaboration with Tony's Chocolate.
The Tony's Chocolate Only.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I can be bothered to review it or not because I'm not really sure I want to give Brewdog the time of day right now until they settle going on. Which is
Tom Mix reviews that I think as well.
Yeah, I can imagine. I picked up in Sainsbury's of all places. I think it was $3.50 for the can, and I was like, should I review it? And then I thought all the news seemed to come out around that time as well, and I thought, you know what? I'm not really sure why I've just done that. I think I'll probably give them a wide berth and just drink it on the sly. But but there you go.
I know what you mean. It's
odd, isn't it? It's a tricky one.
Yeah, I've got a couple hanging around. I'm like, I've no plans of doing a proper review of them.
Yeah,
so they'll just sit in the fridge, and I'll drink them one day when I just need something that when I'm looking for a beer that I don't want to review. If that might make sense.
I'll put it to the chat right now. Everyone's still in chat, right? Just simple, yes or no. Brewdog, yes or no.
Yeah. Do you want Brewdog content or not?
Honest opinion, Brewdog, yes or no. If you want to see it, I'll review it. If you don't, I won't bother. So simple as that. Brewdog, yes or no. What's the difference between Michael Jackson and grocery bag? One is made of plastic and is dangerous for children to play with. The other is used to carry groceries. Apologise. Love it. Brett says, next time you're down this way, give us a shout. I'll meet up for a beer, as the Astor Hood Fuller's pub is awesome.
Ooh.
Sounds good.
Ooh. Brett's South Coast, isn't he?
Is he South Coast?
I think so. I think so. Right down the bottom.
That's right. Yeah, John's just been down there, hasn't he? It's everything. Steve went to Great Yarmouth 2 weeks back with the family. My good, that place needs a lick of paint. I can imagine. Loads to do for a decent. You know, I haven't been to Great Yarmouth since I was a kid. And even when I was a kid, I thought to myself, this place looks a bit ropey.
The sirens are coming again. I do apologise. Don't know what it's going to be this time. You know, it's not really quiet up here. They're ruining the ambiance today.
They're ruining it. The backdrop and sirens.
The problem is as well, the road's so long, like in a almost straight line, that you hear it for a long time before. Oh, it's a second fire engine. That's not good, is it?
Double. I don't
That's
know, is it?
trouble. No, I hope everyone's all right. The problem is this all single track roads up here, so everyone's trying to overtake in a hurry and end up with a lot of bad smashes up here.
Yeah, not clever.
No.
Yeah, Great Yarmouth. It seems like most coastal towns have kind of got into that kind of state. Last time I went to Margate, I was like, oh God, what a dump. It's gone downhill massively. So, yeah. But Great Yarmouth have got fantastic beaches. That's all I remember. Really good beaches at Great Yarmouth. Hopefully they're still good. Hello, Kevin. All right, mate. Brett says, a massive panic attack after my dragon soup review last night. So slightly recovering from that. Did it not go down very well then?
Is that related to the beverage or just life? As in, yeah, is the soup to blame? Is the question.
Are you officially blaming the soup? I've never had dragon soup, and I'm really tempted because essentially it's just an alcoholic energy drink, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I reckon I had enough heart palpitations from Jaeger bombs back in the late noughties, so I reckon I'm about done on that front. Yeah, I don't think I'm pushing my luck if I took any more.
I quite enjoy Jaeger bombs every now and then, but I only have them.
I like it. I like them, but they're no good for you. Let's be honest.
Yeah, true. Definitely not. So my phone's going off here. What's going on? I swear, right, my phone would be quiet all day, and as soon as I start a live stream, boom, it just starts going off.
Yeah.
Happens
every time. They wait for you.
Wait for you. They know. They know.
I'll while you're answering that, I'm going to find where we are in the comments and keep talking through him. Jack Howard says, "Chat round here called John the Hat. Never seen him in a hat. Someone please explain that one." He must have had a hat a long time ago, Jack. That's all I can say. Jim says, "Funny how the Duck Norris short got so many views. Did it? Did Duck Norris blow up? I hope so. I saw quite a few people dislike that video as well, which I didn't really understand. I mean, how can you not love that whole thing?" Oliver says, "Duck Norris is a legend. Needs a mate called Quacky Chan." Yeah, it does. Absolutely. They need a whole short film series. Duck Norris and Quacky Chan. Slurpy Dave says he's never seen Dragon Soup about Beardy. I think it's it's relatively new thing. I don't know. Do the Isle of Man have the same supermarkets we have, or have they got their own stuff?
I don't know. They must have chains in that down there. I've no idea.
You would think so. It's weird, isn't it? Because is it part of the UK officially, but they have their own. I'm not really sure. I'm not up on Isle of Man politics.
Why not?
I don't know. Never considered it. Shark says, "I think Duck Norris needs to meet Garrett the Carrot." Oh, can you remember Garrett the Carrot?
Garrett the Carrot. I remember Kevin the Carrot from Aldi. Every Christmas, that little bastard turns up.
Was Garrett the Carrot John's Carrot intro?
It might have been Garrett the Carrot. Yeah, of course it was. Yeah, John's intro. Garrett the Carrot. Yeah. I'd not forget about him. New beer, Icebreaker, Pale Ale from Green King.
Green King.
Not expecting much. It was dirt cheap in Morrison's. I've never tried it, so I thought I'd go for it.
Yeah, they don't pop out a new beer all that often, do they? Green King?
Nah, I mean it's been out a while, but I think they rebranded it, didn't they, not too long ago? So
I've not seen it before. Or if I have, I completely just can't remember. Jack says Yarmouth could do with a tad more than a lick of paint, Stephen, mate. Atomic bomb would improve that place. Oh dear. I'll be honest, I can't remember, mate. I'm not even sure if I've been. Certainly haven't been in living memory, to put it that way.
We're up with it.
You're there.
Jack, if he lives by you, probably get six fingers as well. That's fine.
To all the questionable points about this, I don't really know much about the brewery and if they are. I mean, they're certified B Corp, so they're probably legit. Despite the BrewDog thing, that lager is actually all right. It's nothing outstanding. It's nothing like it's not, but it's better than most supermarket lager buys. So we'll take that.
There you go. So I've definitely seen it in Co-op. The brew good stuff.
It's very clean. It's got a bit of hop at the end of it. Just nice and subtle. It's decent.
Nice. Yeah. Brett says, really slurpy. Normally they're in dodgy Premier shops and some cost cutters. And I warn you, don't do the soup. I'm glad I threw in the towel early. Oh. How many were you just the one, or was you supposed to do a few? That sounds like
It's quite potent. It's quite potent, isn't it? That stuff.
I would imagine so. It's quite a high ABV energy drink, and they're about 7%, aren't they? What do people and a gynecologist have in common? They both smell it, but they can't eat it.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Now, Brad. I'm Suffolk. That's Norfolk. They'll keep it in the family in North. Do they really?
Oh dear. The rumour.
I'll stick to what I know. Thanks, Beardy.
Probably for the best.
Slurpee, best bet. As soup is bad news. Never tried it. I keep hearing people trying these things. We found our local pizza chef dead on the kitchen floor, covered in cheese, tomato, pepperoni, and pineapple. Reckon he docked himself.
Oh no!
I like that. That's a good one. That's a belt.
Yeah, it's good. That is good. That
one. Right, we're going back for a while. Calling someone a knacker on one side of my family is a risky business because the other side means nothing. Dialect is a strange thing. So John was just saying, obviously up north, knackered specifically means that you're tired after the nookie, whereas down here, knackered just means you're tired.
Yeah. Okay. That differential is north of Nottingham then, because it's just tired. It's not specific.
Tired. Yeah. Just I'm knackered.
I reckon Sheffield butchered it. Let's blame them. Oh, that's not a good face.
Bloody hell. Christ, it smells like cheese and onion crisps. How is that even possible?
Is it like that? Is it like that Northern Monk? Or what they did, those two crisp beers, didn't they?
Yeah, the Seabrook
ones. That's it. Yeah.
Do you know, if the Seabrook crisps beer smelt like that, I'd be like, yeah, man, they've nailed it.
Yeah, they've nailed it. Because it's not meant to smell like that. You're a bit concerned.
Oh.
That's interesting. There's one hop that's very oniony though, isn't there? It's Sabro. I can't remember now. I'm too tired. I can't remember anything.
Sabro is like tangerine, coconut.
Oh no, I can't remember what it is then. Something quite oniony. The next joke is well, I think we can appreciate, and thank you very much. I got beer delivery service going for another one.
Hey, what do pimps and landscape gardeners have in common? They both need a hoe to stay in business. You know that. Always got my hoe riding in the back. Always got my hoe in the back seat. Don't mess about. Steve says college football was bigger than the NFL. I've never watched college football. I'm watching college football as we speak. I've got ESPN on in front of me.
Okay.
We got Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's big industry. It's huge, isn't it?
The college football team, they've got like a stadium. That in itself is weird. They got a massive stadium, college football. So we've got Oklahoma playing someone else. I don't know what the other college is that they're playing. Never heard of them. But yeah, it's massive. But it's mental. But I do like a bit of American football. So if it's on, I'll watch it. You know.
It's just so I like the idea of the game, but it's so slow.
Yes, it is. It's a sport. It's a sport built for America because you can get plenty of adverts in.
Yeah, I can't deal with the time. That's my issue with it.
Sport over here, bang, you're into it. You start, that's it. In America, it's like stop, chat, advertise something, then get back to it. You know. Did you about the guy who died of Viagra overdose? They couldn't close his casket.
Dear.
Love it. When I was there, I genuinely would have swapped from one of the horses getting flogged up and down the road in the sun over what? Bit of punctuation. When I was there last year, I genuinely would have swapped from one of the horses getting flogged up and down the road in the sun over then go in the shops full of tat all day. I have no idea what that means, Jack, man.
Hold on, mate. I'm nearly. I think I'm nearly there. I think he's talking about Great Yarmouth, maybe. He's talking about somewhere, right? So when he was last there, he would have swapped from. I think what he means is he would have rather have been one of the horses. Well, I suspect he means donkeys on the beach. He would have rather have taken the place of one of the donkeys, getting flogged up and down all day, and taking people for a ride in the sun, than go in all of the shops full of tat. I think is what he was trying to say.
Oh, right, there you go.
I think maybe.
The shops full of tat. That's what one of the horses getting flogged up and down, right? Yeah. So I've not been in Great Yarmouth for years, and it was bad for that then. But well, I'm going to chuck this Green King away because it's really bad.
Oh, that is a bad sign. Right, I will narrate a few more comments. Brad Evans says, "Boom! It's the crumbly beard himself." I'm here, mate. I'm here. Harry Grady says, "Get the lines going, Pauk," which I assume means Paul. We'll come back to that one once I'll let him reply to that one. Shock says, "Hello, Tom. How you doing, Kev? Hope you well. Brad says, "Feel like John should have put them blue tablets and rubbed them on his face to make him look hard." Oh dear. I'm not going to proceed with the comments. There's a few you need to address here. Firstly, Harry Grady at 5:05. It's only 2 comments ahead of where you are.
Harry Grady, get the lines going, Paul. Get the lines going. I don't know. Any lines? Anyone? I got any lines? Can't afford them. Guess it's hello, Tom. Hello, Tom.
Brad's comment is I'm enjoying that. That.
John should have bought them blue tablets and rubbed them on his face to make him look hard. That was like the running joke in Leeds. Everywhere we went that night, they got them big electrical.
Yeah, I remember him saying
advertising things. Every corner we turned, John was like at the front. It was like it switched over in front of him. It was like, buy Viagra, John. It was great. It was proper funny. But Crummy in the house too. Afternoon, sir. It's the disco.
Right, disco. How you doing, mate? How you doing?
The disco. Me and
are you getting prepared for your highest profile interview to date later tonight?
Yeah. Don't go that far. But yeah, I'm looking forward to having a couple of beers with them later on. It should be good fun. So I want to say I'm going to be there watching and awake. Your guess is as good as mine on that one. I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best. I can tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to fall asleep with my phone on my nose because it's falling off my hand in bed. I've done
and
that.
I'll wake up an hour later just to hear you talking absolute nonsense. Probably is what's going to happen. But I'm going to try and watch it.
I've done that before. I've been laying there with the phone light in front of me. And all of a sudden, bosh! It's like, ow! How did that happen?
It really hurts as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. The slap on your face. Love it. Jack says, "Tell me these 3 ginger, bearded, egg-headed fellas could be brothers. We could be. Yeah. We're just really good-looking guys. We're just really, really lucky. That's all we can say, you know.
It's just not fair for everyone. Not everyone can do it, but
it's not. You can't pull it off, mate. It's tough being an international sex symbol. It's just one of them things. It just happens. Plenty of Kevs on it. So see, you're not the only one, Big Kev. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. Kev's all over the shop, mate. This is a Kev-friendly zone.
Mr. Saying, Steve saying, "Hey, Crum, how's your concert?" Good, mate. How are you? I'm good. I'm tired, as you probably grasped already, but otherwise I'm good. On that note, to give me some sustenance, I got some mini pork pies.
Oh,
not as good as the one I sent you away with the other week, unfortunately.
Oh, that pork pie was
these are the little diddy ones. I know if Jim's in the chat still. I know Jim loves any very British food, especially. I imagine he really enjoys miniature versions of very British food. So there you go, Jim.
Yeah, that's the one thing we got. We'll come over to see you, John, in North Carolina. We're just going to bring a ton of pork pies.
So not sure I'll get them through airport security, but
yeah, maybe not. I've been drinking Australian beer, and then I got out the Green King, which was a massive. Well, I don't know what that was supposed to be. Massive letdown. Now I'm moving on to Croatian beer. I'm on to Croatian beer now.
I think that one will hold up.
Probably
should hold up.
It looks really good in the glass. This is a Kivek or Kivike. I'm still not 100% sure of the pronunciation.
I think it's
Kivake IPA from the Garden Brewery, who are probably the most.
Yeah, they're Croatia's biggest craft brewer.
Yeah, They're right up there. If you want Croatian beer, these seem to be the brewer that always pops up first. So
I tried to get some. I tried to get some a few months back, but everywhere was sold out. Couldn't get any.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Generally, they're pretty good. So this is a 5% ABV Kvike IPA. Bold citrus aromas with notes of soft mango and lychee, hazy, tropical, and sessionable. So there we go. But that Jesus, icebreaker pale ale. There was something wrong with that, and there's no date on the bottle either. There is a bottle. That was good. That's even worse. It was good until December as well. So
possibly never good then.
No, that was shocking. I smelt it, did a couple of mouthfuls. I was like, "No, I'm not drinking that because I don't know what I'm putting in me right now."
Yeah.
That's bad. So we've had Australian beers; they've all been superb. I've had a Croatian beer, which I know is going to be good, and I've had an English beer, and it's an absolute joke. So let yourself down a bit there.
Oh well.
This is the Kev Show. Move your face, Crumbly, mate. You're ruining the view.
All right, hold on. I'll just pan out, shall I?
Harsh.
There you go.
It's a great balcony. As far as balconies go, that's got to be one of the best, isn't it? I would rather look at that than the sea any day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know people who are like, oh, we've got a lovely view of the sea. So a big lump of water.
I mean, sea largely looks the same regardless of which bit you're on. I mean,
It is.
The beaches change, but the water itself.
Yeah, I've been to many coasts, and they all look similar.
It's true. It's true.
But that, right? Hey, White Fang.
Right things here. Hey, mate. You see the people?
How gorgeous is that dog? I want one, mate.
They're all a bit tired and grumpy because it's messed with their body clocks today. So
that's something else. I've got to come and meet the dogs. I want to meet the dogs.
Yes,
meet the dogs, man. Really do.
You do definitely.
Need to have a lash up in Nottingham and come see the dogs. It'd be amazing.
Let's do it.
100%. We're doing it. Booked. It's a great balcony. Loving that. Fire engine. Cat probably stuck up a tree. It's a big cat, to be fair.
That is the level of crime in the Highlands. So yeah, it could be.
Someone's nicked someone's whiskey. And then whatever crime goes on in the Highlands of Scotland, he's nicked my whiskey.
You can't steal whiskey up here. It comes out the taps. You should know that. Can you imagine if that was true? How bad it would be.
Don't get they do it and all, wouldn't they? They'd be like, "Hey, Shelly, this is what we drink up here, you know. What we drink up here." Great place to
from that Glen Speen brewery I went to earlier. I got a pale ale that's been aged in some Scotch casks. It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I think it was Glenfiddich casks actually. It's quite a big. It was one of the big ones.
Oh, really?
So we'll do a review of that either this week or I'll take it home. One or two. We'll see where we get to. But
that's what I like when a brewery actually puts the distiller's name on the can.
Yeah.
They're right. This is the barrel. This is the distiller.
Yeah.
This is whose whiskey barrel that the beer was aged in. When they do that, I'm on board with it. When they don't, I'm like, is it really? Is it really?
Is it actually? Right.
Like, are you lying to me right now? Dave, spot on. What a backdrop for your first beer. Probably someone choking on a fried Mars bar.
It's also possible. Is that
a Glasgow thing? The fried Mars bar.
I think it's all of Scotland, but all of central and southern Scotland. It doesn't. You don't. I think you can get them up here, but it's not a big thing.
Yeah. People a bit more normal up in the Highlands of Scotland, a bit more chilled out.
Yeah, definitely. You lose. I mean, you lose the accent thickness quite rapidly as soon as you get above Glasgow and Edinburgh. It kind of just peters out. I mean, it's more like I'd say it's more like Sean Connery Scottish than like thick Glaswegian Scottish, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
it's got a twang. It's like it's completely understandable with a twang, rather than sometimes we go down to some of the lowland places in the lowlands, especially if it's rural lowlands, and you have to really concentrate on when you're talking to someone to be able to do the decipher.
A word, yeah. I don't know. that, mate.
But weirdly, it goes the other way as well. Weirdly enough, every time I've tried to order a taxi up here for somewhere, which has been a couple of times, they never understand me first time. It takes them a minute. I'm like, okay.
You've got like the most understandable accent like in the world, though. It's like perfect English as far as I'm concerned. You've got like a middle.
It's not quite the Queen's, but yeah, it's not got any like aggressive twangs either way. So
no, definitely not. I think you and yeah, probably John's English is pretty decent as well. But I always think I'm all right, and then I have a few beers, and the Cockney gets worse. I start saying things that would make sense to me and people down here.
Yeah.
Everyone else, they're like, yeah, not a clue. Not a clue. Slurpy Dave has got to go. Cheers, Dave. Thanks for having us this afternoon. We appreciate that, mate. Check out his channel. John did put a link into the channel. Check out Slurpy Dave. I'm gonna have a watch of that later on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look as well.
Thank you, Slurpy. Have a good evening. Brad Evans has put a link into Crummy Beard's channel. Yep, please subscribe to Crummy Beard. Most of you
appreciate it. I'll even I'll sling a thing up. There you go. You can see you now know who I am briefly if you weren't aware already.
Go. Tom the Crummy Beard, check him out. His channel's a hell of a lot better than mine. He actually like edits his videos. Well, yeah. I mean, I edit the videos. I'm not sure that the knowledge is on a par though. the terms of the production and editing, it's miles better. It's a really, really good beard channel, and he's just a lovely bloke. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Really good stuff. Make sure you do that. Cheeky little thumbs up. So right, this was the Brewdog thing. I said, what were we saying about Brewdog? So we got a no from Sobieski. We got a no.
2 no's, 3 no's.
Who says yes?
1 yes. I'm keeping tally.
Brett says no. Oliver, no. Jim, no. Jimmy,
6.
I still do hang out in Brewdogs in London, so we'll count that as a yes. No. Afternoon, guys. Not saying I was only 6 further. Okay, I think that was that. So that was pretty much unanimous no, wasn't it?
So
really?
7-2 was that score.
7-2. Yeah, so everyone's basically
right. Everyone keep your Brewdog beers in the fridge. Don't let anyone else drink them.
Don't drink them, for Christ's sake. Beer Dog Reviews is in. Hello, sir. Afternoon, guys. Pop in and say hi. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. I hope you're well, man. Really.
It's probably long gone by now, but nice to see you.
I didn't realise I was that far behind. I hope you're well, Beer Dog. Really do, mate. Need some more of your beer reviews, mate. I'm missing them. Not seen them for a while.
You did put a post up on Instagram yesterday saying something interesting and exciting stuff to come soon. So we'll keep an eye out.
Happy days. Only 6 thumbs up. Come on, people. Give it a thumbs up.
Is it really only 6? Oh, I'm going on. I literally opened my laptop, opened the stream, and that was it. So let me. I'm going to jump on and like it. I'm going to go like effectively myself.
Give it a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It's all good for the algorithms.
Right, we're on 20. We're on 26.
Hey, there we go. Give it a 20 thumbs up. Big thumbs up.
27, and there's currently 28 people watching. Oh no, we're matched now. 28 watching, 28 likes. That's all we can ask.
There's 28 people watching. That means
there's now 30 people. There's now 30 people watching. So we lost one. So come on, people. You know what to do. You know what to do.
I want 27,000 thumbs up with 29 people watching. That's what I want. Maths. Does Crummy Beard realise there's a wolf? Didn't know they were re-released Wild in Scotland. Where are you exactly, Crummy? Looks lovely.
So let me just turn my little tag off. 1 second, and then I've got to try and do the point. That, my friend, there is Ben Nevis. So I'm just on the outskirts of Fort William.
He's a big lad. He's a big lad.
He is Big Ben. Not actually Big Ben. That's a different place. That's closer to Paul than me. They were weirdly. They were talking about reintroducing wolves to Scotland. It never happened because of a big backlash from sheep farmers. But it was considered. It was considered at one point. Because they have a deer are effectively pests here. There's that many of them.
They're talking about. I'm going a little bit off cue here, but they're talking about bringing back woolly mammoths, aren't they?
Yes, that would be interesting. That would be, yeah. I mean, it would be interesting, but we have all seen Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Don't let people go near them. Don't let people go. They'll be fine. They reckon that the impact they would have on the atmosphere would be incredible, like in a positive way. Like
We've heard this before though, and they've been wrong. So they said everyone. They did say everyone drive diesel cars. It'd be really good for the environment once.
Yeah, I think they did, didn't they? Actually,
I'm not saying it won't. No, it'd be amazing to see one. I'm not really against it. I'm just cautious. Be cautious with anything like that. I think is the message.
Yeah, I'd be bang up for it though. Like after a few pints and then getting a woolly mammoth home rather than an Uber, I'd be well up for that.
You're considering employing them as transport? I like. No, I'm more with that. That's a much better idea.
Sweet. Everyone would be like, "Yeah, that's the best day ever." Rather than a woolly mammoth with a skinful in you, that'd be an awesome day out.
Yeah, right, I don't imagine they move that quickly. So trying to take halfway home, you'd be absolutely desperate for a pee. You'd be trying to aim it off the side of a woolly mammoth. That wouldn't be good, would it?
Yeah, it'd have to be affordable, wouldn't it? Because it'd be time consuming. That's for sure.
It would.
You'd have to have a stereo on them or something. You'd have to have music. Well, I'm going to go for a quick Jimmy Riddle.
All right, I will find where you are in the comments and carry on narrating through. Right then. Many comments. I can't find where. Here we go. Jimmy B says, I do still hang out in Brewdogs in London, Shaftesbury Avenue and Canary Wharf. They are nice bars when it comes to it, so I would appreciate a review. Fair enough, Jimmy. Others have said no, unfortunately. It's just problematic with the allegations against them. Hopefully, one day they get their act together and it all becomes good and we can talk about them in a bit more detail again. But, there's a train coming through. Can you see it? Can you see the train? We'll step out of the way. There it is. Tube. Coming through. It's gone. Jack Howard says, selfish bee stewards crashing their motor while you're live. Unbelievable. I know. How dare they? How very rude. Kevin Parton says, you should review all beers as a beer reviewer. That's an yeah. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. We'll bring that back up with Paul when he returns. That's an interesting talking point, Kevin. I like that. Brad Evans says, Jack, ha ha ha. Jack Howard says, John Siegel, come on, it ain't duck pun, but water bird still. Oh, mate. John Siegel, come on, it ain't a duck pun, but water bird still. I feel like I've missed the boat on that one. David Wilson says, Rip Paul, recall that one being bad. Not sure what. Again, I can't remember what that was in reference to either. We'll bring that back up with Paul when he comes back. Oliver says, "How are women like hot tub pools? They cost a great deal of money to maintain, considering the time you spend inside." Oh dear, Oliver. Oh dear. Beardy Beer Reviews. Brett says, "I quote the Waterboy with this: soup is the devil." Well, I mean, at least we know where we stand. David Wilson says, Brewgood are often in Brewdog bars. Are they really? I've not been in my local Brewdog for not since COVID. So at least 2 years, 18 months. So I reckon it was a bit before that. So I'm not familiar. Jimmy V says, what do you guys think of mixing energy drinks with spirits, e.g. vodka and Red Bull or Jaeger bombs? I think we've already touched on this, basically. Big fan of Jaeger bombs. Not a big fan of the after effects, shall we say. Got to be a bit careful with that stuff. It's not really it's not the best thing to drink for you, I think is fair to say, but as with all things, enjoy in moderation, I think is probably the message. Oliver says he's chomping on some Walker's Max Jalapeno certified god tier crisp. What are the other top crisps in your opinion? Right, I think you're onto something there, but I actually think the Walker's Max Paprika, they are the MVP. They're basically number one for me. It's a bit of a nostalgia thing in there as well. It's probably why they're probably not actually the best, but I really like them. The man hath nearly returned. What other things have God take us? I'm going to think on that for a minute. Right, we've got some important topics to discuss. Oh, you've got some Mackies. I just recognise that packet anywhere.
Mackies. I've had these for about 3 days. It's not the biggest bag of crisps ever.
They are massive. Was that a Lidl buy by chance?
That was a Lidl buy. Yeah. £1.50.
You're stealing my Scottish vibe. I've not bought any yet.
Oh,
While I've been up here.
love them.
Right, we've got a few comments that have been over. We need to discuss briefly.
Yeah.
The first one is Kevin Potton at 0517. He said, "You should review all beers as a beer reviewer." This is in reference to the BrewDog debate.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
There's a point there.
Yeah. Maybe so. As a beer reviewer, yes, I shouldn't write off breweries, but at the same time, when I disagree with what the brewery is doing or their ethics, it's kind of hard for me to sit there and give them the time of day, because essentially I'm promoting their product, and I'm not sure I should be.
Yeah, and there's another point. There's another point to this, that is that you should review all beers. Well, reviewing all beers is basically impossible. There's too many for one person to review.
It will never get done. It will never happen.
So as a result, you need to prioritize. Well, a brewery that's you don't necessarily want to give extra promotional resource to, and we are talking about them now, so we've already lost that particular debate. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to like BrewDog beers, but I think BrewDog beers have been going downhill steadily for quite a while now, and now to chuck this on top of that, it's like, well, do I bother anymore with BrewDog? You know, because they don't seem to be taking things very seriously.
The next one was David Wilson at 0520. I didn't know what he was referring to, but I think he was actually referring to the beer you binned now in hindsight.
I think it might have been the Green King one, the Icebreaker. Yeah. I remember that was awful. I mean, I couldn't drink it. That was awful. Yeah. That's as bad a beer as I've had in a while. To actually throw it down the sink, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. And then the next comment, which I mean, I don't know what to say about that.
How women like hot tub pools. It cost a great deal of money to maintain, considering the time you spent inside. It's not wrong though.
Indeed. I'm trying to think. Oh, we did get a bit further down, although not. Oh, okay, so Oliver at 522. That was as far as we got, and that one needs some more discussion. So I said I think he's onto something, because I reckon the Walker's Max Paprika are the ultimate paprika for me.
See, I like the jalapeno and cheese flavour, the strong ones, aren't they? Are they called strong?
Yeah.
They used to be
Max Strong or something. Yeah.
Yeah. When they first brought them out, they were promoted as if they were good with beer, weren't they? They used to have like a little pint glass thing on the logo. The Max Strong, the jalapeno and cheese, they're my favourite crisps. I think they're amazing. Okay.
Interesting. I mean, I think we need to. I think the Flaming Hot Monster Munch need to be put up there. Can't be ignored.
Great crisp. Not hot though, are they? Just kind of. Tingly.
No, but they're nice though. They're nice.
Yeah. Actually, I've done 4. I did 2 last night back to back. Don't get why teenagers drink it, but I know why junkies drink it. It buzzed in both ways. Yeah. That's in reference to the dragon soup stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm confused by the comment that he doesn't get why teenagers drink it. I mean, I think that's fairly obvious, isn't it?
I know why teenagers drink it.
But fair enough.
No, I've never had one. I wouldn't mind trying one to see what the fuss is about. If it's garbage, then I won't do it again. Simple as that. You know?
Yeah.
Jack says, "Do not call a traveller a knacker." Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Need to Google that one.
Yeah, definitely. Is Abs days off? Use it or pretty much. She has like a load of holiday that she has to use up. She had a couple of days off, and she was like, I might as well use it all at the same time. And it is literally, if you don't use your time off, you lose it. So she says she ends up having like 12 days off. And to be honest, she needs a bit of time off. So that's the situation. She's got like 12 days coming off in October. So we were like, what do we do? Abby's like, do you want to go away? And I'm just like, yeah. And then she said, well, let's just do Leeds round 2. So I thought, all right, then, sweet.
Nice. Clearly left a good impression.
Yeah, it's a cracking drinking town. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I won't go as mad as I did last time because I want to be functional the next day. So, but we'll do that. Just laughing. Columbus hop smells a bit oniony. Well,
Oh, is it Columbus? That's interesting.
as ever, nothing. Doesn't tell you what's gone into it. Just a load of spiel.
Oh.
It tasted like cheese and onion. It tasted worse than cheese and onion. Paul, when you went to see Lords, where did you stay? I stayed in a travel lodge in Huddersfield. I did. And it was all right. Quite a nice
My
hotel.
internet's glitching.
Right next to a pub. It was all right. Because I hate NFL. Any sport that requires a tea towel tucked into your waist, not having it. So slow. How many people need to be pitch side at once? That is a good point. There are millions of people stood there waiting to go, weren't they? Weird.
It was quite hectic.
It's,
Right, I'm going to leave you with a view for a second because I need more beer.
Oh, mate.
Mute me, Mike.
That's the worst thing. Got to get top up. Got to get top up. Beer's got it. Now I know a horse from a donkey, mate. I can't write, but I know my animals. The neighbour's cat's been sat in my garden for an hour, going to go out and ask it for some rent in a minute. You've got to charge it, mate. You've got to charge it. He'll want your tuna next. Big weekend on the gear, mate. Who's on the gear? Beer met Menno. Hello. Hello. How are you? Beer met Menno. Hello. Bonjour. How are you? Lines, I don't call him Don Pablo for no reason. That's what I thought. When someone says getting on the lines, I was like, I got it. I don't know what to say. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired. And who the hell is that? Phil, we wondered where you were. Crummy, give us a wave. Phil got lost. Chris, what are you drinking? I'm drinking a Croatian Kivik IPA now. Book by. You were never ban a Kev. We don't ban the Kevs. Pork pie or cream pie? On his answer. Dear. Really enjoyed the Kivik IPA. I'm back. Did I miss the strippers? Yeah, they were great. They were great, Tom. Sorry, mate. How was the Viking beer? Let's ask Tom that when we get to that in a minute. Goldrake, let me try to catch up with the comments here. Let me try and catch up. I'll ask him how the Viking beer feels. Happy Christmas. Happy New Year. I thought you'd be having a Scotch egg, Tom. Current location and all that. Time travel. Receipt is a big lump of water. I am a Wordsworth. I don't mess about. Jack Howard, do one. Didn't want you to feel out of place. Cheers, Phil. Back from walking Sadie. Getting ready to go to cut live. Going live. Are you going live with Shark? Are you going live with? Nice green screen.
I think he's going on with the Steve's channel at 6. I think.
Oh right. Oh nice. What is the time? Oh, it's 5 to 6. Ages, mate. You got ages. Ages, mate. Because a nice green screen. Can we have a tropical beach next week? It's not real. It's not real.
I could start doing that. Actually, just take a picture and then just superimpose it every time. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Back it
Do
behind.
something different. Going off piece now. This is the last one I'm going to share with you because then I've got to go and dash and get some food because I'm not actually eating yet. But new one from, well, I say new, was new when it came out into it's a dark fruit. It's a dark fruit sour.
Oh,
see how this goes. Find out.
Quite like dark fruit sours. Vacation do a really good one.
I mean, it's got the colour. It's hold on a minute.
Jim asked, "How was the Viking beer from Seven Brothers?"
It was very good. It did have citra in it. It was dry hop with citra, so it was a little bit. But the quality of the beer was there, and actually it didn't come through in the taste that much because it was only dry hop with it. It wasn't in the main brew. So, but that was a Quebec IPA as well. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. To say it had citra, and if it didn't have citra in it, I probably would have been raving even more about it. But was yeah, it was solid. They sent me a few cans of it actually. I'm definitely going to drink the rest of them despite the content. So I should tell you all you need to know.
Happy days. We were here, weren't we? Part of Last Bridge Tapestry. Kev's going live on Steve's channel about home brewing. So is that on YouTube?
It is.
So we might have missed it. Bill says shark, mate. Jack. Oliver, very true, mate. We need brace surgeons and binmen alike and all in between. We do. Professional bush trimmers. You got to have a professional bush trimmer. Cool, great. How is the trilby feel? Says Kev. What's for tea, fellas? Just snacks or something proper? I've got no dinner planned, so yeah, probably just snacks. I might have a sandwich or something.
Nice. We're cooking some burgers up in a minute.
Oh, burgers! There we go. Proper food. Proper food. Tommy is accent neutral, Mr. Vanilla, but I love me some vanilla. Says Jack.
Can't help it, mate. Can't help it. It's just where I live.
Someone gave me a thumbs down. Cheeky swines. I'm gonna hunt them down. I'll hunt them down. I will. Whether or not I have an accent depends on if you believe John or not. The beard dog's accent that sounds nothing like the beard dog, but we do it anyway.
Yeah.
Love it.
If you live in the broader Bristol area, you're getting the accent. That's it. That's all I can say.
If you're anywhere near the West Country, yeah, you sound like Jeffro. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps a steak tartare topped with a quail leg. That's a bit random. Sounds good
That's,
though.
I don't think quail eggs are readily available in this part of the world. I mean, I'm sure they are if you know where to look, but no,
Yeah.
Morrison's ain't got any.
Book it in as a ginger Kev. Ginger Kev, but bonus points. Carl Pilkington, man moths. If you know, you know. I don't know.
It was meant to be man maths.
Man maths.
The ability to justify anything based on man maths. So,
Oh, right. He's definitely written man moths. So I'm definitely confused. Man moths.
that
you know,
man moths would be terrifying.
Oh, no. Man moths. Giant moths.
That's a horror film.
I can see it now. Steven Seagal. How far did I put John? It's any good?
Yeah. Let's find out. That's proper tingly. That's sour. I mean, the pork pie before it probably didn't help, but it's definitely sour. It's super sweet. It is proper just dark fruits. You know what I mean? It's not. It's risking running into not very beery territory.
Oh, really?
But but I mean, it tastes nice, and I'm on my holiday, so hey.
There you go. We'll have it when you're on holiday.
It's not the best sour brew tune I've done, but it's not bad either.
No,
it's just
there you go.
It's fine.
Win-win. Because to bring back mammoths, what about the Snuffleupagus? They never died out to begin with. I think it was a mammoth. Doggy!
You're always trying to escape, don't you? Go on.
Someone gave a thumbs down. What can you do about that? What can you do?
Furious.
What can you do? I can't keep everyone happy, and life's too short to give a shit. So. Are donkey shows popular in the UK? Not that I know of.
I don't think there's shows, Jim. There's a tradition of kids riding on the back of a donkey up and down the beachfronts in the UK. I think that's what was being referred to there.
Yeah.
Don't know why, Jim. Don't know why.
It's not like a Mexican thing where everyone owns a donkey in Mexico. Over here, we just have them at beaches for some reason.
So everyone in Mexico own a donkey.
That's what I heard. Every man in Mexico is born with a donkey. They get a donkey given to them when they're born.
Okay, did not know that.
That's what I heard.
If that's not true, if that's not true, someone's had you on in the most brilliant way.
Everyone has donkeys in Mexico.
This guy's got a dash.
Vision, catch you this evening, Paul. Speak to you later, Disco.
You got a special select set of beers for your little soiree with Disco later?
Nope. I've got so much beer in the house. I think I'm just going to get I'll just get a few Sierra Nevadas on the chill because I've got a load of them that need drinking. So
all pales, or you got various stuff?
I've got various. I've got the hazies. I've got the sour. I've got a couple of bottles of Optimum. I've got quite a few Sierra Nevadas over there at the moment, so I do need to.
Was the sour what do they call it? Sour little thing or hazy little thing?
I think it's literally called sour little thing. Yeah,
sour little thing. Yeah.
Sour ale. They described it in the red. Is it a red? It's a red.
Yeah,
can.
it's almost purple. Yeah.
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 So a few of them.
I know the one. I had that. I've had that. It's decent actually. It's all right.
Yeah, I've got the hazy little thing. I've got the Imperial. I've got a lot of Sierra Nevadas over there. Got to stop ordering Sierra Nevada beers.
No, never stop. Never stop. Keep stacking it up.
They're just too good. Apparently, there's an old piano on top of Ben Nevis. Some bloke carried it up there about 40 years ago.
I went up about 5 or 6 years ago, and I don't remember seeing one, but who knows? I'm sure it's there somewhere.
It'd be great if there was.
Probably under the snow that's kind of permanently sat on the top.
So yes, I totally agree. Regarding Brewdog,
Yeah.
I feel about Beavertown. Used to make great beers.
I was never big on Beavertown. I don't know why. Just never really gelled with them.
They've gone downhill massively. That's one of the when an acquisition has gone very wrong.
Yeah,
they've been invested in, and the beer's just gone down the toilet ever since. It's a proper shame. Biddo got dash now. Dinner's done. Enjoy your dinner, my friend.
Cheers, Chris.
By now, usually 3 thumbs down. No, so I'm winning. Got 1 thumb down.
That's a net win. It's a net win.
Ah, bollocks.
Drake's in.
He's got home. Fuck's sake. He's home. He says, I've returned home. Now he's going to bore the piss out of us with mod stuff. And
where's he been? Anywhere exciting?
I don't know. Doritos Flaming Hot Nacho Cheese chips are addictive. They are pretty good, don't they, to be fair?
Doritos Flaming Hot Nacho. We don't get that flavour though. We get Flaming Hot and Nacho Cheese, not
I like the Flaming Hot ones.
Yeah, I do. They're the best.
They're a bit naughty, aren't they? They do get quite spicy after a while. Goldrake's hair. Oh, he's had a haircut, hasn't he, Goldrake? Wow, am I that far behind? Goldrake, you got a proper short back and size. Drunk filthy trill. Falling asleep in the chair. Goldrake's had a few beers. They went and got a haircut. GD's in. Proper old style, short and smart. Swept over the sides. Swept over.
Very nice.
I remember them days. Grade 1 trim. Who's on the gear? I don't know. If you're on it, don't admit it, for Christ's sake. Cheers, mate. I look tidy in my clobber now. So you've got the haircut to go with your.
Is there an occasion, or you've just been beautifying yourself?
Yeah, that's it. You taking a bird out or something? You got a date? Or you want to promise Goldrake? Or are you just sitting home listening to fucking madness or something? What are you doing? I had a trim as well today. Did you get a proper rascal trim? You didn't tell me you had strippers. Oh, they were great. You missed the strippers. As soon as the wife ran out the door, they all turned up. 7 of them.
I missed that too. Never mind.
Oh, my streams died.
Your stream? Oh, your college football stream.
College football streams died. It's got a cheeky little buffering thing. I don't want buffers. I don't want buffering.
Buffering.
That one died as well. I'll be back.
There's a lot of comments regarding strippers. I feel like I missed something as well. Was this while I was getting a beer?
Well, it was it. The wife was here. Then she went out, and I was like, right, let's get the cocaine and strippers in. And everyone was like, hey, strippers. There we go.
It was 10 minutes ago. I was getting a beer. Yeah, fair enough.
South Africa, if you do not like go, yeah, I'm of the same mind. People go, they make the effort to press that thumbs down button. I'm just like, why bother? If you don't like it, go watch something else. You know, it's odd, but people we're all very strange. What strippers? Did I miss something? Yeah, you're right, Mark. You're right, Sam. How's your gym? How's your gym, Mark? I've got short back and sides, top sweat day, 50, 60 star. Oh my days. I don't even know what to say. I want to meet him. I want to meet him.
He's just jealous because it's all.
Yeah, I am. I'm just jealous. You've actually got a barnet to look after, whereas me, I just shave it once every couple of weeks, and that's it. You know.
I'll be honest. I want to be jealous, but there was nothing quite as liberating as realizing I don't have to faff around trying to find a decent barber every 6 weeks.
Yeah,
when you can just smooth it. Pablo. Why does he call you Pablo?
I mean, is that me?
Oh, is it? It might not be you.
Yeah.
It might not be you. He calls someone Pablo, and I can't remember who or why. Maybe it's me. I don't think it's me.
Check your Insta.
I don't know.
Oh, yes, he sent me stuff.
It's not my Insta. It's you. You're Pablo.
All right, so Goldrake sent me... dude, mate, what's the second one? Is that just an ibuprofen? It better be just an ibuprofen, because I've never had a disco biscuit look like that before.
He's Goldrake's forever sending me pictures of vitamin supplements. I don't know why.
Yeah, he sent me a picture of some proper ropey looking green. A picture.
A bit of parsley and oregano.
A picture of an ibuprofen. I mean, that's blatantly an ibuprofen. I can't even get the photo up again now because I've looked at it. That's an ibuprofen, mate. That's not. He says that's my night sorted in case you get a backache or something.
That's the hangover cure after blazing up the parsley, mate. That's all it is.
Yeah, if he smokes all that ganj, then yeah, give some ibuprofen. Perhaps you won't hurt so much when you fall over later or something.
Hobgoblin Ruby. No, I had a good Hobgoblin Ruby for a while. Goldrake is nothing if not consistent when it comes to mealtime.
I tell you what, if you smoke all that Goldrake, you'll eat all the curry. All the curry.
Every last bit.
That's it. I have a .5 fad. Keep it long on top. I hate you lot with hair. Vegetables.
There is becoming a point in modern hair concepts where everyone's getting dangerously close to looking like one of those little midgy gems you used to get. Whereas a biscuit was it's getting very close.
Yeah, or Phil and Lil from the Rugrats. They both had the same haircut, didn't they?
Yeah.
A little tuft on the top of their head, short back and sides, and a little bit on their head. Phil and Lil from the Rugrats. Everyone's going to look like a baby soon. The only way you'll be able.
Remembering their names. I couldn't remember that.
Phil and Lil. One had a pink bow. That's the only way they could tell them apart. One had a pink bow stuck to their head. They used to swap them over. Gotta love the Rugrats. Can't beat it first trim. Goldrake curry today. It's Saturday. Never went at Saturday without a curry. I can imagine. You can't have a nice looking girl. What? Cut my hair as well. Can't beat it. What? You can't. Had a nice looking girl cut my hair as well. Can't beat it. Yeah. Got your hair done by a bird. Very nice. I'll Goldrake just take the piss. Why do they make these sour beers so fudging sweet? It's a good question.
This one's a bit sweet. I'll be honest. This one's a bit sweet. Most of their stuff remains relatively neutral, but this one's sweet. But this was a supermarket buy, and I wonder if that influences it a bit.
Starting to come out though, aren't they? Sours in supermarkets, aren't they?
Mm. It is definitely man moth. That sounds terrifying.
I'll look it up. I like Carl Pilkington. He does the. He was the funny one from the Ricky Gervais thing, wasn't he?
Yes, it was him who did. Was it? What was it called? Was it Man Abroad? Is that what it was called?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
That's funny.
Deadpan. Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, absolutely.
All for the banter. Big Kev knows. Hairdresser lean front ways a few times. All I've got to say is bloody heck. Right pair of racks. A pair of racks? You mean a good rack? Pair of racks.
Storing shoes.
Oh no.
Oh, dear.
She got 4 tits. A pair of them.
Oh, it's like
Jesus
what was that? Whoa, what was that film?
Pair of racks. Love that.
What was that film? Was it Total Recall?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
We let you off if it was Total Recall. Otherwise, if she had a pair of racks, I'd be leaving, mate. I'd be like, nah. I mean, she had a good rack. I'm with you. I'm with you, Gold Drake. Bless you. Bless you. Archbishop of Banterbury. You ain't Gold Drake, mate. lads. You see that bloke? You seen that video? That geezer explaining the night out he had with his mates. His proper toffee nose geezer.
Yeah. So what is this? Is it the stag do one?
Yeah, the stag do one.
Yeah.
I invited.
So annoyingly, it's not real.
Oh, was it not?
No,
Oh,
he's a comedian.
oh really? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
but I think that kind of jump started his career a bit. It was hilarious though.
That was so good. That was so good, mate. He
It
nailed
was great. He
Got-
did, yeah.
Got invited out. Had a great night with the lads. Oh, brilliant. A peng face. A peng face. Which means he was attractive, right? Peng. She was peng. Oh, no. Young Lust by Pink Floyd. Oh, here we go. Lads on tour. I tell you what, Gold Jake, mate, we need to go and have a few beers. I'll teach you a couple of things, mate. Sit you down, have a conversation with you. Settle you down, mate.
Kev's changed the conversation completely, and I'm quite happy for it.
Donkeys annoy me.
It's an interesting take. I'll give you that.
Yeah, sponsor a donkey. Seems a bit random.
Of all animals, I'm sure there are more needy. I mean, I don't know. Are there more needy animals? I don't know. How do you judge?
There's fucking loads of donkeys in there. They're not endangered, are they?
No, it's true. It's true.
I think orangutans would be a good start. Elephants.
I mean, everyone always goes for the panda, but to be fair, they don't seem that interested in sticking about, so I'm not sure we'll give them the time.
Pandas try and kill themselves. They just throw themselves off the top of tables and things. They're just mad animals. They're great. The white rhino.
Yeah.
They're about to go extinct. You know, you could probably, prioritize them.
It's true.
Depression. Front ways, back ways, special service. Top shagger back. Yeah, Gold Drake on the stack. Top shagger back of the shirt.
Oh dear.
I can imagine it. Imagine it. I love this. Just says, I remember the first time I had a Brewdog Punk IPA and Double Punk. They were in Bombers. It was exciting, delicious beer. Super piney and bitter. They've now completely lost my respect. Totally agree. Double Punk over here now tastes like what Punk IPA used to taste like.
I had it a few weeks ago. Really wasn't impressed even now with Double Punk.
No. Unless they've changed it again, which I wouldn't put it past them. Because I bought it last year and really enjoyed it. Unless they've changed it again, which is not this is the sort of thing Brewdog do.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Sod them. If they don't give a shit about beer, then why should anyone else?
True.
I don't know. We're not idiots. We're not stupid. We can taste the difference in one beer from another. So I don't know. I'd love to kind of sit down and talk with someone from Brewdog and think, what is going on? What are you doing? What are you doing? What is going on? It's baffling.
Wow.
Really.
It's run by shareholders, which means you've got to optimize profits. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Just, unfortunately.
Gold Drake, yeah. Gold Drake never shuts up. He's awesome. He never shuts up. Never touched it. Right, fair play. Yeah, so Gold Drake is bang on the weed and ibuprofen this evening. Vicodin is king. I'm sorry, Goldrake, but I've never seen a disco biscuit look like that. No chance.
Disco biscuit.
Beef disco biscuits. You've got disco biscuits.
Yeah.
Eccles.
No, it's just a great term.
No disco
Right,
biscuit looks like that. No chance, mate. If you bought that, you've been mugged off. I'm telling you now.
Oliver just shouting about cows.
Beef. They're my vitamins. Yeah. Old school. What's that? Lorazepam is a lifesaver.
That sounds far too close to marzipan to be anything other than a cake topping.
I like marzipan. Marzipan would be a lifesaver. That'd be great. A bit of herb.
I don't like it, but yeah.
You don't like marzipan?
No,
You don't like almonds?
no, don't anything like that. I'm not big on the what's the little cake that's very almondy. Bakewell tart. Not keen.
Oh, Bakewell tarts. You don't like Bakewell tarts?
I wish I did because everyone raves about them, but I'm just not that flavoured and do it.
I don't beat a cherry Bakewell. Oh, beautiful. And the funny thing is, if you actually go, have you been to Bakewell in Derbyshire?
Yeah.
That's one of the worst Bakewell tarts I've ever had. True story. I threw it to the ducks.
Well, I mean, you go to so Melton Mowbray pork pies in Leicestershire, meant to be the greatest ever, but actually, yeah.
Really? That's really.
I mean, not, I'd rather go and buy the ones I bought you than their ones. Let's put it that way.
That pork pie was superb, man. It was absolutely superb. I loved it. I had that bit of Branston pickle. I was well happy.
Yeah.
Goldrake's on. As you sent you the pictures as well. Parsley and paracetamol. Lads. Codeine pills. Oh, right. I was going to say, there was nothing dodgy about that pill. That was blatantly, yeah. Hobgoblin is the only good one I don't like. The Hobgoblin Gold is not great, is it? Not great.
No. I've not tried the IPA to be fair, but I'm just I don't know. That was one of the key beers for me growing up. So I'm always like I'm a bit a bit of a purist for the Ruby, and I'm not really interested in the rest of it. Yeah. I like the rest of the Witchwood range though. I just think they shouldn't have bothered calling those blonde ones Hobgoblin. They should have come up with something else for them.
Yeah, rather just Hobgoblin something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
I quite like Hobgoblin IPA. I think it's pretty drinkable.
I've not tried it. The gold put me off, so I didn't bother trying the IPA. I probably should try it sometime.
Yeah, try it, man. I'd love to know what you think of it. I thought it was going to be bad as well when I bought it.
Yeah, okay.
But that's actually good. That's actually quite good.
We'll give it a go.
I know spliffs. Can't beat. Gin was good. Now down to Bozar. On a holiday in North Wales, my old Macca. Then on our way for some grub and then some more beer. Why not? If you're on holiday,
nice.
Well, I think when I'm on holiday, I don't really drink anything apart from beer. I think that's pretty much the only fluids that go into. I'll eat food, but fluids-wise, it's pretty much just beer.
No coffee in the morning, though.
Again, I don't think I had a coffee when I was up in Yorkshire the other week. I don't think I had a coffee. I'm trying to think. Did I have a coffee? I had a coffee at John's when I got there.
You had a milkshake.
Did I have a milk? I had a milkshake at McDonald's, didn't I? I forgot about that. I had a milkshake. I needed milk in my life for some reason. My body was saying.
I do that when I'm hungover. I go the same way.
Milk. I need milk.
Yeah.
I don't think I had any coffee for a few days whilst up north. I just drank beer. Beer and milk. That's pretty much all I had. Which is
all you need.
Yeah. Half an ounce for free. God, he's even getting free drugs. Jesus. My research tells me us baldies are not actually bald. The medical journey I read said that we have a lot of ingrowing hairs. That's why we have great ginger beards. Yeah, that's what it is. Ingrowing hair down my face and come out the bottom. So now it's
fair play.
No hair.
Yeah, learn something new every day. On that ginger beard note, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to leave. I need to go and sort some dinner out for everyone and
get some food in there.
Guys, probably get some sleep at some point. I'm gonna have some dinner. I'm thinking I'm gonna try and have a nap and then tune into your 10 o'clock. Is it 9 or 10?
10 o'clock. Late start.
It is a late start. I'm gonna get a nap and then tune into that for a bit and then go back to sleep. Is my plan.
Probably a good idea.
I think so. But thank you very much for having us on anyway. It was nice to share a few holiday beers with you, first thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Joining us, much appreciated.
weather dependent, because if it starts being particularly Scottish out here, I can't really sit out here and do many lives and reviews, and it's only a small apartment, so inside would just be filled with noise of other people. So weather dependent, I'll do some lives later in the week. So if you're around, more than welcome to jump on for a pint. We'll be playing it by ear, so I'm not promising anything this time. There might be no Scottish content. There might be loads of Scottish content. We'll see what happens. But
we want Scottish content. We want Scottish content.
I know everyone wants it, but it's weather dependent.
I want to see you. I want to see you drinking a Scotch whiskey on the back of a Highland cow. That is what I want to see. And if it's not done, I'll be gutted.
Okay. I'll leave that one with me. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, yeah.
What I've got to figure out is how to get close enough to a Highland cow without both getting kicked or arrested.
Just have a few beers first. You won't have to worry about
anything. Indeed. Awesome. Oh, thank you, everyone. Good talking to you all. Cheers, Paul. Have a good session later, and I'll hopefully tune in and not be asleep. Speak to you soon, mate.
Top man. Cheers, Tom. Speak to you later, mate.
Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
Ta-da. Tom, the Crummy Beard. Please subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. Really, really nice guy and a really good channel. Mike's in. Hello, Mike. I'm going to say his surname. He's done me there. Balls to you in your jungle trip, you twat. Jack Tower. It's codeine ones. They're all right for getting you drowsy on your Rosemary. Rugrats was good. Didn't like the Rugrats all grown up. Did they do an older version? I only remember them as the babies. Idiot Abroad was the show. Idiot Abroad, that's the one. Jack says Rosemary's kind for letting you get on Gold Drake. Pair of racks. That was brilliant, Gold Drake. Lovely pair of racks. Oh dear. Last night I was out of my mind just blasting music for 10 hours straight. Didn't move a muscle. You must have been out of your nut. What was you smoking on? 10 hours. I've got a feeling that Paul's going to wake up tomorrow with an empty bucket of KFC next to the bed covered in crumbs. I'll be all right. I've got to end this at 7. We're running till 7. We're doing a 3-hour live today. Running till 7, and then I need a couple of hours break, and then I'm on Instagram with Rasco from 10. Rasco and Disco, having a few beers with them on Instagram. IGTV, is that what it's called? IGTV. Going to do it with them. That'd be fun. I left queue of army in youth hostel by accident. Looked under matches, had a good evening. That's it. A good rag. So I did a few, not glasses on. Oh dear. The thumbs down had a change of heart. They changed their mind. Oh, bless them. Bless them. They've gone for a thumbs up, or they just got rid of the thumbs down. I don't know. Perhaps they meant to do a thumbs up and pressed the wrong button. Who knows? Who knows? Razor sharp wit with top quality original jokes. Yeah, I ain't made my missus laugh in 8 years. Tough crowd. Dear. Funny how you want to say the orangutan. It is a ginger thing, mate. They're my brothers, mate. They're my brothers and sisters, the orangutans. Got to look after them. Stop using fucking palm oil. Help our orangutans out. I found a whole key before down some alleyway. A whole key. You know what, Gold Drake? I don't believe you. Some guys being chased by old Bill a couple of years back, though. Shared it out with a few mates. Oh, Christ. I've never found a key of gear in my life, and you know what I mean? I've spent a lot of time in deepest, darkest North London, mate. So I don't know how you're finding it. You can sit down and talk with Brewdog, and they will tell you, oh, they want to be a big beer brand. Don't give it. Yeah, I'd agree, Oliver. I totally agree. Totally agree, mate. They're all about the business, not about the produce anymore. Next day, be raising money for foxes too, Stephen. Ginger buckets. A whole ounce. Jesus Christ, I couldn't say a kilo. No chance. You stay. I'm going to go grab some beer for tonight. Good man. Cherry Bakewells are lovely. I love cherry Bakewells. I love a good cherry Bakewell. If you ever actually go to Bakewell in Derbyshire, the original, supposedly, Bakewell tarts, they're not nice. They're really dry. Anyone else glad that Geronimo the alpaca got the injection? He was a smug little kid. And he had to go. He was giving everyone else diseases, wasn't he? He weren't well. It was a spreader, supposedly. I was Valium. So it knocks you out. helps you sleep at night. There you go. It makes sense then. Actually finding a brick. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Find a brick, mate. What would you do if you found a brick? What would you do? Would you just like do as much as you could until you thought, yeah, that's my limit. I can't do no more. And then just gradually sell the rest of it? Sly little prick, that Geronimo. Nothing worse than thinking you're getting a bit of cake and then old Battenberg gets pulled. Oh, dear. To be fair, I love a Battenberg. There's never a bad time for a bit of Battenberg. Someone says, a bit of brick, son. And they slew you a slice of Battenberg. I'd still eat it. I'd still be happy with that. I found out I was completely hotboxed the whole upstairs of my gaff. It was mental. Words can't describe. I want to try one of those Sierra Nevada beers. Shut up, Kev. Dickhead. Nothing like a strong Kona coffee. I love a coffee in the morning. Most days, I'll have a good coffee in the morning. No one in my family goes balls. Hopefully, I don't. If I do, I'll go off. When I was 19, I smoked a spliff and yeah, I got caught out by me. Ada. You what? Ada. He gave me a right hook. Ada. What's that Ada? You mean your dad? I hope that's meant your dad. What's an Ada? The snake in it. I've never been caught. I've been doing it for 2 years. Keep telling everyone on YouTube. I'll soon find out. I did a show for Rugrats called Grown Ups when they were teenagers. No. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? It's not Rugrats, is it then? Oh, I'd have to ruin everything. Remember Ronaldo and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer played together for United? I do. They weren't together long, were they? It's mad when you think how long ago Solskjaer actually stopped playing. Don't mess with those Highland cows. One of these bad boys put a hole in my rucksack as a kid with his horn. Didn't charge at me, just flicked his head as I stroked it. They're friendly but deadly. Them horns are pretty naughty, aren't they? On top of a Highland cow. Beautiful animals, though. Shelby lost. Phil, pub, no. What the fuck? Drunk. Oh, dear. You've not actually lost your hat, have you, Phil? Oof. You'll be sorted for a long time. She's had a fight with Mrs. Battenberg. She ain't happy. Phil Smith, how was madness last weekend? You can't have lost the trophy. You better not have lost the trophy. That is you. I've been caught out twice, says Oliver. Awesome trophy safe. Not sure about how sober I am. What are you drinking, Phil? What are you on? Met my dad. That's all right then. That's all right. It's amazing what one letter being in the wrong place can do. That means when we're having the drugs. Oof. I think my family suspected a few times, but never properly found out or confronted me. I know all the tricks in the book. Their parents know, mate. Your parents know, Gold Drake. If you don't realise this already, they know. They know. Hashtag gold. That's real, mate. Phil says, I'm drinking everything. That sounds like a good sesh. Sounds like a good sesh. I'll be perfectly honest, Stephen. I totally forgot they were playing. I completely missed it. Yeah. I'll be honest. I'm a pretty shitty England fan. I don't really like watching the qualifiers or the friendlies because you know you're going to win. You know we're going to win. And then when it gets to the finals, that's when the real business happens. Have they improved? Have they learned their lessons? I saw some highlights. I saw the goals. I agree. Hungary should be banned. Any countries that racially abuse players at this day and age should be banned. Otherwise, they're just going to keep doing it. Finding them isn't working, is it? Clearly. It's not working. Ban them. Ban them from competition. And we'll see if their fans don't start changing their behaviour. But I mean, the tone was set at the beginning, wasn't it? Because England players took the knee, and the Hungarian players didn't, did they? So, kind of encouraging their arseholes in the stands to behave like arseholes, really. On holiday, I only sucked coke in the middle of the night and morning to swig. Oh my god! It always happened. It's already happened. Honestly, Gold Drake, I'm telling you, mate. Your parents know. You sure you're not been on anything else? Matthew Smith is on the Polly's Spectrum IPA. And then cracking Vocacious New Banana and Chocolate, 11% Big Boy Stout. Ooh, nice. Sounds good, man. Does sound good. Check that out, like, smashed it if they found out. Hungry fans can do one. Yep. The team doesn't deserve them and supported them. Nah. The players are just as bad. It's just on the beer. My God, we'll be dealing drugs on this comment section soon. Quit bragging, boys. There's nothing clever about it. And you definitely shouldn't be talking about it. You definitely should. You got to remember, this is illegal, what you're talking about. Illegal. Yeah, it's not big. It's not clever. It's funny when you do it, when you're talking about it with your mates, but I can't be sitting here and promoting it. I can't be sitting here laughing at it. It's illegal at the end of the day. You're going to get done if you keep thinking that this is the way to go forward. It ain't. Yeah, it's not big. It's not clever. It doesn't add inches to your dick. It doesn't make your muscles any bigger. You're still a bit of a, I'll say no more. What are your thoughts about Spurs being top of the league? It's great, isn't it? Amazing how a manager can motivate a player like Dyer and Sanchez to play well. He's just changed the system. He's tweaked the system. We're playing higher up. So Dyer and Sanchez ain't completely exposed anymore. Plus he's got Skip and Højbjerg playing in front of them. So they got that double protection thing there. It was a simple change, but it's worked so far. We're not playing particularly good football. 3-1-0 wins, top of the league. It's hilarious because Arsenal are bottom of the league, which makes it even funnier. So, it won't last long. But, it's a good start. I'll take it. I will take it. Phil says, see you, Crumbly. They must not care then. Maybe. But they know. They know. They are scumbags, mate. Yeah, totally agree. Lost the team all blind. None of them could see the weight of the goals. They were having to get like goals from their training sessions, weren't they, for their goal of the month competition? Unless you're selling big weight, they don't care. They don't care. Matt's in. Hello, Matt. Evening, Paul. How you doing, Governor? I'm all right, mate. How are you, fella? Hope you're well. What are you drinking? Are you on the sauce? I'm just polishing off a Kvik IPA from Croatia, Garden Brewery. And that was quite nice. I'm going to leave my next beer choice up to you. Because I have got... Right, here we go. I've got choice 3. I've got a pale ale, a bitter, or a lager. Pale ale, bitter, lager. Vote now. First one to get the vote in, I drink. Pale ale, bitter, lager. Because my glass is dry. Joel Morris, pale ale. Going for it. All right. Here it is. A pale ale from Toast. All right, shut up. Pale ale, golden zest, 5% ABV. If you don't know who Toast are, they are the guys that get bread from the bakery next door to their site and brew the beers using their bread. So yeah, it's a good cause. It's a good cause. They don't waste food, which is good. Oh, I fired the trigger. God, loads of smoke on the opening of that one. Oh, this looks great. Bit of a knobhead pour. Got a full-on 3-finger whitehead on that one. I went aggressive. I went a bit ahead on me beer. Way. So we've gone for a pale ale from Toast. Anyone else had any beers from these guys? I think M&S. Was it M&S? Might be in Waitrose for selling some of their beers. But yeah, they're all about using waste food, bread from bakeries that they're not going to use and that, and they brew their beers with it. So a nice idea. Goblin IPA, get stuck in, Gold Drake. Good beer, mate. I like them. Kev says, I'm off going on live on Steve's channel. See you on IG later. Cheers, mate. We're polishing off this one at 7, so I might catch a bit of it. Racism is awful. As you can tell, my girlfriend is black by my profile picture. One of my colleagues, bearing in mind I am his manager, thought he would start with monkey jokes. Oh dear. What a piece of shit. I'd sack him, mate, and I'd kick his ass down the stairs on the way out as well, personally. Yeah, it's just no place for it. There's no place for it. It's not a conversation that needs to be had. If you're racist, if you've got racist tendencies or racist views, you're a piece of shit. Have a word with yourself. There's nothing else to say, really. There's problem. No goals in the training. No goals in training. Damn, goal a month's quiet. No more weed talk. Joel says, Sir Daya. Hey? I have to say, I'm enjoying Arsenal fans' pain at the moment. It's great, isn't it? It's great. They don't know how to handle it, do they? They don't know how to handle it. There's all these fans that started supporting Arsenal when Thierry Henry and Dennis Bergkamp was playing for them. They were winning titles and FA Cups on a regular basis. And now they don't know how to handle being a bang average Premier League team. They don't know how to figure it out in their head. They're not used to it. It's brilliant. It is brilliant. Steve says, had vocations wave after wave the other day. Is that the one that's just gone in Morrison's? The one with the Space Invaders on the front? Double dry hopped IPA. I've not had it. I didn't have it at Brew London. They didn't say nothing about it. It just kind of seems to have come out of nowhere, which I'm a little bit wary of. But I know Roll With It's gone into Tesco, isn't it? I did say, I was told last month at Brew London that one of the supermarkets wanted it. They weren't allowed to tell me which one. But apparently you can now get Roll With It in Tesco. And that is a banger. As long as it's the same brew. The one that I had at Brew London and the can that they gave me, I reviewed it and gave it a 10 out of 10 because I thought it was stunning. That's just gone into Tesco. So I'll have to try that one, Steve. He's good. He's on the Buxton Citra. Oh, what a beer. What a beer. Did you get that in Tesco? Is Tesco still selling that one? That is a beautiful IPA. I'm with you on that one, mate. What a beer. What a beer. So Joel he pole voted. He voted the Pale Ale. We went for the Pale Ale. We got it. Toast. I like their beers. Nice guys. Spoke to them quite a bit at Brew London. Really, really good guys. We had a few votes. Sobby said bitter. Gold Jake said the Pale Ale. Drugs. They're not Cleaver. They're not Cleaver. You're absolutely right. I've never done hard drugs and never will. Weed is fun now and again, but it's not good. None of these things are good for you long term. Really. Steve said the bitter. Pale Ale. Bruce was going to crack on. Be back in a bit. Lager. Victor said lager. Nice colour and head. Nope. It's gone down a bit, but look at the lacing on the glass. There's a bit of quality there. I was let down by the last British brewery. So Toaster essentially doing this for England right now. So cheers, everyone. Nice aroma. Very good. Oh, quite like that. Very malty, as you'd expect. So it says it on the bottle here, food production is the biggest contributor to climate change. But 1/3 of all food is wasted. We're here to change that. We brew our planet-saving beer with surplus fresh bread. All our profits go to charities fixing the food system. I like that. Brewed with surplus fresh bread, malted barley, British hops, smooth, well-balanced pale ale. It is smooth. And it won a Great Taste Award back in 2018, these guys. That's good. That's a nice pale ale, that. It's pretty good. Steve said, that's some head. We all love a bit of head. Gold Jake loves a bit of head. Especially if they got the cracking... I forgot what he said now. What did he say? A cracking pair of racks on them. Especially when they got a cracking pair of racks. M&S Double Citra. Any good? Any good, Matt? Sorry for rambling about drugs. Don't want to get your channel taken down. Yeah, I don't want to get my channel taken down either, really. But nah, have fun, man. Do you know what? Have fun. Yeah, just enjoy yourself. Be careful. If you're doing these things, do it in a safe environment. Do it in your own home if you can, or a mate's house or something like that. Just do it in a safe environment where you're not going to get lost, or you're not going to be confused, or just ride your trip, have a good time, and then afterwards you can decide whether or not you want to do it again. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not. Oh, mate, he just got flattened. What a tackle! Yeah, have fun, man. Just be careful. Be careful. We're all equal. What exactly? I've said it a million times. If you cut us open, we all bleed red. So what's the fucking difference? What's the difference? Anyone who sees difference have messed up in the head. If I went overboard. Smoking weed is about as illegal as not wearing your seatbelt in my. It's the thing. They're going to legalise that soon enough, aren't they? Arsenal fans don't blame the owners. It's all the manager's fault. Well, they're wrong. Don't get me wrong. Arteta, the players aren't playing for Arteta. You can see that quite clearly, how quickly their heads go down. They don't believe in what the manager's sending them out to do. They don't believe in what he's telling them. But the owners aren't helping. I mean, spending, what did they spend? 50 million quid on Ben White. It's the wrong centre half. They bought the wrong Brighton centre half for a start. And then they bought the Sheffield United goalkeeper for 30 odd million quid. And he's just going to sit on the bench. Something seriously wrong there. Like at a higher level at the club, they're making shitty decisions. It's really stupid. Excuse me. Jukes Morrison's, that's the one. Wave after wave, good tune. I'll have to try it. It's a vocation beer. I love vocation beers. Excuse me. Talk to Frank. Good double IPA, says Sobieski. It's much better when it's warmed up a bit. Yeah, there's two people who said that. Better when it's warmed up, so you get the flavour. Yeah. Talk to Gold Drake. Skynet, hello. People say that alcohol's a drug. It's not a drug. It's a drink. You're right. You're right. Big Kev says, yeah, toast beers are really good from what I remember. I'm enjoying this pale ale. It's nice. Very drinkable. Oh, we got done for that tackle. Dangerous hit involving launch, upward thrust, or severe strike. I was just watching college football on ESPN. Mate, he just got took out. He hit him so hard his helmet flew off. Brilliant, brilliant tackle. Oh, they got the replay. Go on, son. Fuck you. What a tackle. That's amazing. His helmet just flew across the pitch. I love that shit. Fair play, Toast. Well done, Toast. Goldrake's drunk. I don't. We're all drunk, aren't we? For Christ's sake, don't say the D word, you loons. Where do you get the Toast M&S? It's either M&S or Waitrose. You get the Toast beers. So, Paul, Green King is a shite brewery. I managed to persuade some French bloke to buy Fuller's rather than Green King. Waitrose, good man. You know it makes sense, Sobieski. That's what you're here for, son. That's what you're here for. Did you see that tackle? I don't know if anyone saw it. It's college football, BT Sport, ESPN, HD Live. I'm assuming you're watching it as well, Steve. That's lovely. Mate, his face is still red. He's like, what the hell just happened? Phil says, lager. Jack says, breaking news, Paul's Beer Reviews does not advocate or promote the use of drugs. Disclaimer, all lies. I don't know what to say. Oh, dear. Larger. We drink larger here, mate, not lager. It's all about larger. Paul, are you laughing inside at Arsenal? A little bit. Massively, actually. A proper banter club. They are banter FC right now, aren't they, Arsenal? It's brilliant. Arsenal Fan TV makes my weekend. Yeah, I do see a bit of that. They're nutters, aren't they? Fucking psychos, the people that got on that thing. Back on the sesh tomorrow. It's my mate's birthday. He's 55. Your mate's with someone who's 55. You're 17, mate. I want to meet you, man. I want to meet you and get pissed up with you to see what you can handle. Have the F-16s done their fly past yet? Never understood how a college game can have 100,000 fans with a flyover. It's mad, isn't it? It is mad. Absolute madness. Oklahoma are pulling away now. They were losing. Now they're smashing it. Running in the second quarter. It's been on for 6.5 hours. Jesus. Sobieski, Abbott Ale springs to mind. That shake is dreadful. Larger, feels on the larger. Jack Al with a £5 super chat. Thank you, buddy. Paul's herb reviews. I'm in. We'll do it. We'll do it. I might have to make it a private thing though, because I will get in a lot of trouble if I do it on here. I'll do a herb review. Got a bit of good stuff. Only smoke the oil these days. What's the Instagram channel we'll be on later? Rasco and Disco beer reviews. I don't know if I can do I don't think I can do a link on this. If you're on Instagram, Rasco, and let me just see if I can actually see their page. Instagram. Yeah, it is Rasco and Disco beer review on Instagram. Copy the profile. I can't do it. Rasco Disco beer review Instagram. 10 o'clock. I'm going to be on there tonight, having a couple of beers with it. I think Gold Drake might have just done it, you know. Arsenal decent side, shit manager. I'm not sure any of their players were getting the Tottenham side at the moment, and it's not saying a lot because Tottenham aren't great either. Paul, I'll get on with a lot of people. About mate 79, bloody hell. Jack Hours laughed my ass off. Amazing stuff. Gold Drake, I think, has just put a link up there. Like, there's the link. Rasco Disco Beer Reviews Instagram page. I'm going to be on with them at 10 o'clock tonight. So if you're up and you're still drinking and you fancy a chinwag, come and have a few beers with us. Yeah, we'll get it lively. We'll get it lively, mate. It'll be a good night, hopefully, if you're all up for it. It'll be good. Because yeah, they need the support. All these things need the support. They all need building up. If it weren't for you lot, this channel wouldn't be worth fuck all. So yeah, come and help Rasco and Disco. Top guys, they like their beer. We're gonna have a chat and have a couple of beers with them later. Alabama versus Miami next. Ooh, the Hurricanes. Are your team? This one's getting a little bit tidy. It's a bit of a tasty game, this one. Ooh, interception. You could do it in my smoking room, Paul, also known as my living room. Come round, we'll have a blaze up. Small Tesco's, never have it in. Need to go bigger stores for the Buxton. Yeah, I think it's not much point going into the little Tesco's for beer. You won't get nothing in there. There you go. SAC. Gold Drake's put the link up. Try and get over some Fuller's beers if you can. This guy says, cheers, mate. Looks refreshing, says Matt. Hard hitting and Mandy now. Only really get London Pride. Probably only by 10. Nice IPA and cigar in the garden. Oh, sounds perfect, man. Cheeky cigar. I want a good cigar. I want some Cubans. I want some proper Havana cigars. Good. Oh, you could. As long as I like good music, can have a laugh and a beer, etc. I'm chill with anyone. Perfect. Depending on how Scotland get on versus Moldova tonight, I'll tune in. Watch don't look good though. You'll have to have a few beers with that though, wouldn't you? Scotland versus Moldova. What time's that kick off? Is that soon? I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon because I need a break. And I've got to go on with Rasco later on. So I think I've caught up with the chat. I do feel like the numbers are dwindling a little bit. So I'm going to wrap it up now. So yeah, thank you to everyone who's watched this afternoon. I hope you all have a good evening. If you're about and you want to watch Rasco and Disco Beer Reviews later tonight on Instagram, Come check us out. Come say hello. Have a few beers. Have a chat with us. Let us know what's going on with your Saturday night. If you're sober enough to type, it's a late one. But thank you for joining us. Really do appreciate it. This has been the Low Live. This has been another Saturday afternoon polished off. Hopefully, I will see you all next week for another live. I might see you on other people's lives if people get me on. Take care of yourselves. I'll speak to you all very, very soon. And much love to all of you. Take care.